it wise. Grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple lies. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, Dreamweaver.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie the Blerd without fear. Got the homie Carter presents. Welcome to episode 358 of the Blerd Cave, the #1 comic book stream on this or any other Earth in the multiverse that you can find pretty much everywhere. You can find it on any platform podcasts may or may not be found. And if you do, make sure you leave us a rating. Carter, how you doing?
Before anyone asks the question, if you're watching this, if you're listening, don't even worry about what I'm talking about. I lost a bet.
Uh-oh.
That was the reason for what you looking at. Jerome already in the chat talking about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. I lost a bet.
Oh shit.
This was payment for losing that bet. I want to talk about some books I picked up this week because you picked up a sack full of crystal amount of fucking books this week in that brown paper bag I saw.
It's there's a lot in here. There's a lot in there.
But I did not smack the barber Jerome because the barber was me. Like I said, it was a drumline situation. If you remember what happened to Nick Cannon drumline, but we ain't gonna go no further than that. I did get some new stuff though. One of which is House of X. How was this guy? We got it with the Mark Brooks cover, and I'm gonna tell you, going back and rereading this, hey dog, this shit is still heat. You ever fucking call me Coach Carter again, I'll swing on you. Now I will say this: House of X Powers of 10 still goated. I have now completed Carter's Krakoan era. Now that I have this, but the X-Men like year 1000, 1 million shit still confusing. Still don't make it not a lick goddamn sense in the grand scheme of Professor Xavier doing all this, but. Yeah, House of X Powers of 10 is still a good one. This is Carter. This is a case of Carter double dipping. So I think you and I have talked about it before with DC doing them fucking like compact comics where it's $10. You get a run or a couple of issues. Some of them runs be like that goddamn skinny and you still charging like $10 for it. So Marvel is trying to compete with that. So they started doing what they called premiere collections, which is runs of comics smaller than a trade. But here's the difference between Marvel and DC's version. The whole DC thing is that they're compact, so they're smaller. You can grab them, throw them in the bag, take them on the airport. These are bigger than compacts, but they charge you $5 more. So it's like you bigger than the compact, you smaller than the trade, but we're gonna charge you $5 more. So it's like y'all just lost the whole goddamn point. Everybody was running to them books, and these are different. You've seen like in certain comics they'll have like the matte finished pages, right? This cover in the back is matte. It's a matte cover. It feels weird, but. The funny thing about this trade, because again, this is for everybody listening, y'all can't see what I'm holding. Hell, I got Tom King's Vision run that they are now just calling the Visions, apparently. And one thing that tripped me out about this, because I had this in single issues, I have it in trades. Why does a little motherfucker have more back matter than the trade? I don't understand it. I think what they did was they took their complete collection and just shrunk it, but not small enough to make it compact. This is a very weird thing for them to release. They've done it with Vision. They've done it with Spider-Man Brand New Day, I think is the one that just came out. And they also dropped all 3 of these for Charles Soule's Daredevil run in its entirety on the same day. Didn't give you no time to breathe if you wanted that Daredevil run from Charles Soule.
Damn.
But we did get that. And this was one I was happy to see because I've never actually read it. Ernie has read it, and I remember him talking about it at one point. Rob Guillory, we have his Mosley.
Yeah, Mosley.
Yeah, I got that bad boy. Now that he's working back on Chew. Chew is getting a live action adaptation from Blumhouse. I don't know if you knew that.
Vaguely. Yeah.
He has his Ignition Press book Innards that just dropped not too long ago, and then he's working on another book with John Layman, which is the creative team of Chew. They're about to do a Kickstarter for a book called Ghost Brawler, where it's a boxer who died in the ring at some point. So now his job is to go into haunted houses and beat the brakes off the ghosts that haunt them to make them leave so people can't get them. So that's another one I got. And this last one, because I have told you all several times, and when it comes to this book, don't y'all go watch that bullshit show. We got book 2 of The Beauty.
Oh, yeah.
That came out this week. I was really happy to see that this bad boy came out. So this is issues 12 through 21 of the Better Than the TV series comic book from Jeremy Hahn and Ignition Press. So I got that there, and that's it for me. I want to know what was in that brick ass bag of yours. What was in that bag, dog? What'd you go get?
Oh, I'm not gonna pull out everything because it was a lot, but I did pull a few things that kind of leapt out at me. One being the latest in Space Ghost shenanigans.
Yeah,
we got some Space Ghost shenanigans up in here. And this one is, I want to say, like, one thing I was shocked by is that apparently, unlike last time, they're not just like dumping Space Ghost at issue 12 and then relaunching again. They're actually keeping going. So like there will be an issue 13, 14, so on. So at least I'm assuming. But when you get to the end of this issue, you are basically going to be told that there's at least one mo after this. I don't know if they're going to relaunch it again, but and I think when I talked to David recently, I don't think he seemed to be of the belief that was going to happen either, but I could be misremembering the situation. Oh, also, for anyone who was like, well, why don't they have any of the old Space Ghost characters in Coast to Coast? Well, they have them the way I remember them. Well, guess what? I ain't gonna tell you who it is, but David said you get one. You get one, and that's it. So you better accept it and read his goddamn book. Also, shout out to speaking of David, shout out to David and his Kickstarter that's running right now. Did you know he's bringing back the OZ, which is was kind of like his creator owned book that he was doing with I'm trying to remember what publisher that was with, but no, he's doing a Kickstarter for right now that apparently is doing very fucking well. My man's asked for 6. He got almost 16 right now, but it's basically kind of like a reimagining of the Wizard of Oz, if that makes any sense to anybody. Okay. there you go. Okay. There you go. It's this is issue 3. You can actually get the previous 2 issues of it, but you can kind of see Tin Man back there looking like he getting ready to say, boy, and with that big ass axe back there, and yeah, it just looks like little Toto just. Little Toto need to go to the groomers, but that's another story altogether. But yeah, it's good shit, man. Good shit. I was actually really proud of him. I knew it was coming for a while. He told me about it, but I just didn't know that it was going to do this goddamn good. But no, okay. Also we have got picked up this little book from Ignition Press, Bad Thoughts.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting book. I wasn't really sure where the fuck it was going, but it's from the people behind Extraction.
Yeah. I think they were here this week, like for a signing for that book, actually.
I believe you. For those who don't know, I think we talked about this like a week or two ago, but basically how like the movie, the Chris Hemsworth movie, which by the way, also they even have an advertisement in the back for Extraction. But no, basically, if you're familiar with the Chris Hemsworth movies, they're on Netflix. Those are based on a comic. And this is from one of the co-creators of it. And basically, this story follows a black man who apparently can either, like, it's kind of weird how they do it. Like, it's either he can read minds, or he can read the future. Take your pick. It's they kind of play around with what exactly it is that he can do. But yeah, like when you start the book off, it's dudes basically got these like, they look like Beats. They look like those Beats earbuds. But basically like he calls them his blockers, and he's like out on a date with his woman, and basically he can hear all these random thoughts, but he also, when he's talking to people about what he hears, he's talking about stuff that may or may not even have happened yet. So that's why I say like they kind of play around with whether he can read minds or see the future based on what he hears or whatever the fuck. But point is, he's working with like this kind of like military outfit, and they end up getting roped into some shit. It's pretty crazy shit. I was here for it. Also picked up Bishop #1, which was a lot better than I expected it to be. It was a lot better than I expected it to be, but and they did the thing. They actually banked on the thing that I kind of assumed they were going to do based on some of the solicits. Also, I feel like they're still trying to say that Storm is this Negro's grandma without actually saying it. So can we please stop the Storm Bishop fanfic, y'all nasty motherfuckers?
Dude, they they're continuing with the Sam and Dean stuff. So you just gonna have to hold that one, which is even more nasty and sick. He ain't gonna hold you.
And then,
oh my god. Let me get this out the way real quick, because motherfuckers are being disrespectful. Nigga said Blerd got Charles Barkley for a co-host today.
What?
And that haircut makes you look like you put on more pounds. For your information, I've lost 40. I am currently 220 and chilling right now. I am proud of me. That's the first thing. Second thing, so somebody said, hey Carter, those Laker fans got a hold of you? No, it was not Lakers fans. It was Knicks fans. Because I have some friends and some co-workers that I made a bet with, because I just refuse to believe that the city that Spike Lee claims that he ain't from actually is getting a ring. I can't make my heart believe that the Knicks are about to get a fucking ring. So this was me holding that L. So yes, that's what it is. And yes, Shane, there are still sickos out there with the Sam and Dean stuff, big dog. It's just as gross as you think.
Yeah. Nah, that's about right. Yeah.
And no, Carter does not want to be Ernie. I have told Ernie plenty of times. I don't know how he does this shit here, dog. Laying down on pillows or doing it. I don't like the sound my head makes when I like hit the back of my head or something, or I'm laying down on something. It's just ice when I lay down. I don't know how Ernie does this shit. I don't like this shit at all.
I mean, I understand.
What else did you get, man?
There was some other stuff, but nothing I really want to dig into. Because I have some of it I haven't read yet. There was a new this is one I'm actually gonna like. I haven't read this one yet, but it looked interesting. It's a new.
I saw it on the shelf,
Yeah.
and the cover got me too. Fucking Jay Lee, but
Yeah.
that'll be interesting to see what you say about that one.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So I was like, let's get in on it. So and here, can I kill this? Yeah,
there's a question for you. This is from Mike Manhattan. Did you get a chance to read the rest of 5 Gears in Reverse?
Oh shit, it took me a minute to put two and two together on the title. No, I actually did not. Well, it's because I'm gonna tell you why, and then when I tell y'all why, maybe y'all will be more understanding. So basically, some of y'all may have seen my most recent interview with TJ Sterling, and basically,
which you just got props for from Jazz Shepard.
Oh, thank you. Well, because of that interview that I did, I decided to refresh myself on Okemos. So I put 5 Gears in Reverse down and started reading Okemos again, just as like a refresher. So it would be like, more like present in my head when I knew I was gonna be talking to TJ. And also I got to check out another David Crownson joint. And he hooked me up with a little look at Nightmare in Newark, and I really enjoyed it. It was very different than what I was kind of thinking. Like I kind of went into it thinking it was going to be like, it was probably going to go one way, and it kind of went a different direction, which I thought was pretty refreshing. But yeah, basically I have been, and also because this technically didn't really have shit to do with shit, because I did recently sit down with Kelly Thompson and talk to her about the Buffy and Angel series, which was a really fun talk. That didn't require me to read anything.
Yeah.
But I was also playing catch up on just like other shit, just in case I wanted to ask her about XYZ thing, which you'll see when you see the interview.
I need a little bit more than that. When you finish that interview, how'd you feel about Angel and Buffy?
Oh no, I felt the same way I did going in. We're in good hands. We're in good hands.
Really? Okay. Yeah. I thought
we're in very good hands.
Did it get even bigger, or did it like?
Oh
okay,
no, I mean,
come quiet, come small. Okay, that's what I was.
I'm definitely so. I don't want to say anything right this second, but I will say that the way that Buffy and Angel are being done is very similar to a series that a lot of people love. Or rather a story arc that a lot of people loved, that may or may not have kicked off in the era of a certain super team that everybody wants to go back to.
Wait,
yeah,
gods.
Anyway,
nope.
This man, look.
Your ass one step away from the grave, my boy.
No.
Okay.
Well, no, just in the sense that like it's a not saying in tone, but just in terms of how you have to engage with the story. Like,
got you.
Basically, Buffy and Angel are going to be a series that you're going to kind of have to read both. Like, it's not kind of like, okay, I'm going to stop tap dancing around because I may as well say it. It's going to be like reading House of X and not reading Powers of 10. It's going to be like reading Powers of 10 without reading House of X.
You leave right there. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Gotcha.
Not saying that the story is the same, just saying that like the way the story is presented, you have to read one if you want to make sense of the other, because they are going to be and Kelly even admitted that, like, she said it was a really big ask because it was her idea, but she basically said that if you read Buffy and you don't read Angel, you are going to miss some shit because the two books are like that. And like she couldn't really, we didn't really talk. Yeah, we couldn't really talk about spoilers because she was very protective of that. But we did kind of talk around some stuff, and basically she was like, if you know the show on any level, you'll figure out real quick where shit's going. Like you'll. Because even though she didn't want to tell me when, like, because everything's still being kind of cagey about when the series takes place, and she didn't want to say directly, but I figured it out while we were talking. So if you watch the interview, you'll figure it out too, if you are at least somewhat familiar with Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Angel.
Gotcha.
But no, also, she will make you, Carter, feel better about a certain interaction that we had a ways back regarding the show Angel.
Oh, is she more Angel than Buffy? Is that what you're saying?
Not really, but I mean, it was one of those things where she validated that opinion. She validated it in a way that
so she's not gonna call me sick in the head like Donnie Cates did.
Right. Right. But no, I basically, the long and short of it was that was a really long way to say that I have been reading other shit in preparation for other shit. There's also a couple of video ideas I came up with that made me I'm gonna be doing a podcast appearance coming up here in the next couple of days actually. And it required me to go back and read a classic Avengers storyline that I kind of wanted to make sure I was very, very current on, so that I could talk about it intelligently. So there was that. And also, I am working on a secret project that I cannot talk about that required my attention, and it'll be I'll only say so much that it'll be my first time co-writing something with someone else. So I've been doing a lot of that. So yes, your boy has been busy. He has been very busy. I have a lot going on right now, and not enough me to go around to do it. So. But yeah, good times. Right. Do we let's see here. Yeah, and you know what? You are correct. Camp After Hours and Kelly Thompson, we trust. We do. And yes, you are correct to be hype. You're correct to be hype for that series because it's gonna be fucking good. Because one thing I can say about Kelly is a fan of like I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way, but like I feel like after talking to Kelly about it, to me she is like a super fan. She knows her shit. She knows her shit. She's done the research. She knows what time it is, and I think she is going to do some wild shit with that book. It sounds like she knows. She fucking knows.
There's a question real quick. Take the one real quick. I'm gonna go grab something.
Yeah. Go ahead. Grab your shit. So is Fred still dead and Angel? Well, okay, so here's the thing. Because of the nature of where the show ended.
That's why I had to go grab something to answer that. Because I saw it.
So here's what I'm gonna tell you, and Carter, I probably could have saved you a trip.
Oh, okay.
Kelly is paying no attention to any of those books that came after the show ended. That much I can tell. Much I can tell you. But yes, I didn't get through all of, what was it, Angel season 6?
Yeah,
the book that they made. I didn't get through all of it.
Boy, it was season 6, and then it was multiple seasons with Wheaton when Joss Whedon was doing it, and then they left, and then there was Angel and Faith, and then they left and went to Boom, and then Brian Hill was doing it for a bit, and then they left. Well, before they left, they did these. This is what I went to go grab.
Oh, yeah, here.
This
Yeah,
is
go ahead.
Christopher Cantwell's Angel
Mhm.
run over at Boom, to where they redid everything to where Fred was a slayer in this.
Mhm.
The stuff that happened in the show that you might be thinking about is like, well, if you're saying is she's still dead, that you're somebody who watched the show.
Mhm.
In that continuity, she came back, and it was basically like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing, to where she, when it was time to whoop some ass, she could turn into Illyria, but when she just wanted to be
Mhm.
normal, she was Fred. And then it went just as weird as Buffy did, to where now Angel and Fred was hitting the skins at one point, kind of like Xander and Dawn were over in Buffy. But it's great to hear that she ain't paying attention to none of that.
Yeah.
That is a great thing to hear. No.
No, she basically said, like, when I asked, I think because it kind of came up casually too, that there were, like, she mentioned there were other, it's like, yeah, there was other books and da da da. She's like, I've read them all. She's like, we're not really messing with any of that. And I was like, all right, okay. I was like, so good. We don't have to deal with the nastiness that was Xander and Dawn. Thank you.
I thought Angel and Illyria was a gross thing, because Fred was
Yes.
right. So it was those later seasons, because I'm trying to treat it like it was a show, because it was just doing it. Those later seasons of Buffy and Angel just got real. And boy, I'm so happy Kelly Tomlin is here, bro.
Well, it was it like I said, I want to leave I want to leave some of the beauty of it to because it was a fun it was such a fun conversation. There was a moment where I forgot, because basically I was doing this new thing, since like these were pre-recorded interviews. I was playing producer and switching cameras back and forth, similar to how I do when we do the Blerd Cave. And there was a moment where, like, I kind of just got like roped into what Kelly was saying, that I forgot to switch the camera back when I started talking, and we kind of went on a tangent for a bit, and it was just, granted, she wasn't actually visibly on camera, but there's like a picture of her in place of her. It was just, that's all you see for like a good smooth 10 or 15 minutes, because I wasn't paying attention. I was geeking out about one of my favorite things. But that said, we have got a couple of things that, first off, shout out to Camp After Hours with that Blerd Club Silver Age joint. We appreciate you. Thank you for that. Also, let me log in so I can actually like show these things, because it likes to log me out ever so often and be a brat. Let's see if I can pull this up. Boom, 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 boom. And blam. Let's go. Here we go.
Okay.
So yeah, we got Camp After Hours with Blerd Club Silver. We also got Minister Misty with the 5 says, appreciate your platform and content. I'm an undercover Blerd. Oh, hey, look, we appreciate you. Look, but I don't want to out you like this on this public platform. I'm trying to change the names to protect the innocent.
I'm trying to out you around here. There's no reason that you have to be undercover about your nerdiness and things like that. Don't make it be a cringe word. If people can't accept you, if they see the real nerdy ass version of you, they weren't people that need to be around your ass in the first place, unless you're trying to cosplay undercover brother and be a nerd at the same time, to which I say,
crazy.
Please continue.
That would be crazy. This one I actually can show, because it was a little bit more recent, and I can do this. Boom! Says we got that 1999 super chat. Thank you. I am Gregory. We appreciate you pimping. That said, we I've got something to talk about. We've got something to talk about. And I want to.
Yes, we do.
I want to get us to it. We've got, so I think I have been pretty vocal. I think. that
Well, I don't care about this shit.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, some of y'all know about the Armageddon of it all. Yeah, I think some of y'all might remember last week when the Chip Zdarsky, Marco Cicchetto Avengers #1 roster was released. I think I was pretty open and honest about my feelings about this raggedy ass roster.
Okay, he said, yeah, Carter, what is this raggedy ass roster you just told me?
Oh, you know what?
What's that?
I tell you what. You know what? Here, hold that thought, y'all.
All right. And no, David Harris, I'm not faking the funk. I am not taking this goddamn hat back off. I just received several texts from co-workers and friends. They got all this because that was the whole thing, is that if the Knicks look like they're about to win it, especially a certain game, I was to do this live on the Blerd Cave. They've taken their goddamn screenshots for the group chats to make fun of my ass. So it is, my job is now done. So I can go back to hiding.
Damn. Look,
yes,
I love
did
the
my
fact
part.
that you specifically said hiding. I was like, bro, come on, man, don't hide that head.
I don't like this shit, bro. And yes, Shane, Gunn was turned into a vampire during the comic book Angel shit, which is apparently that was in the script. The actor that played Gunn confirmed that had Angel come back for season 6, everything that happened in those comics was shit that was supposed to happen in the show. So yeah. And yes, y'all, yes, Dawn and Xander were they were hitting the skins. Yes.
Dawn was also a centaur for like a slick moment.
Incorrect. Giant. She was a giant.
Well, no, like she kept changing. She kept changing shapes and forms and shit. But I think one of them, wasn't she like a satyr or like a centaur for like a split second?
And we didn't even mention the fact about them having a kid.
Oh, anyway.
Pocket sand.
Get off of it. Get off of
Whoa,
it. Anyway.
Kelly Thompson, you got a lot of like pocket sand you got to throw in motherfuckers' faces for them to forget that nastiness. I pray for you. I pray for you.
We got one right here. Highlight asking my thoughts on Mask. I actually forgot to pull this out.
Yeah.
So shout out to my shop because they hooked your boy up. Got the this is the I believe this is a Mark Spears.
Okay.
Yeah, this I got the Mark Spears variant. I actually found a couple of variants at the shop. I got that one, and I got this one as well with the with all the Transformers and Spike and whatnot, and I was like, okay, cool, bet.
And I did ask Ernie because I know somebody's gonna bring it up at some point. Ernie was not lucky enough to get a ROM #1 in any of his.
No,
but
I didn't get a blind bag. Yeah, I didn't get a blind bag. I don't do that shit. I third generation don't give a fuck about blind bags. Anyway, that said, I did read it. I did enjoy it. Also, I guess because I kind of not really, I mean, it was obvious from like if you read like the Energon Universe one shot. But the thing I was really curious about, I was wondering if they were going to pull a swerve on that too. Actually, you know what? Now it's confirmed. It's confirmed now because now that this has happened, I'm calling it now. Forbidden Door Swerve Strickland's coming out as Matt Tracker because I don't know if you know this, Carter, but Matt Tracker is black in the Energon universe. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I was not. There are some. I want you to get everything out with Mass that you want because I have some questions.
Okay. So basically, when you pick this book up, it's in the wake of all the stuff that's been going on with Transformers. Some of you, if you've been reading Transformers, you probably already know this. This isn't going to be news. But basically, the long and short of it is that Matt Tracker and the Mask program, they basically are operating as a kind of like a counterbalance to Venom, as you would probably imagine. Mayhem had already showed up in the Transformers series. He was already kind of working with the government to try and counteract the Transformers. Mask was also kind of meant as a way to counterbalance the Transformers. And Mask, as it is, the group is currently not together. The only character from Mask that we are dealing with, at least as far as the Mask team itself, is Matt Tracker. He is the only one we're really dealing with. The other characters from Venom, we actually see quite a few of them in this first issue, Mayhem included. And they're kind of doing this whole like Matt not trusting the military, not really being too keen on the idea of really messing with them on any level, but also not necessarily closing off communication. This book basically gives you a really good introduction to who Matt Tracker is in this universe, as well as the type of people he's going to be up against. I'll also say that if you have not been reading any Energon universe stuff, but you're like a huge fan of Mask and you want to follow the series, you don't have to have read anything else except for, this first issue. But I will say it is not shy about pointing out that Transformers exist. It is not shy about pointing out that G.I. Joe exists in this universe. As a matter of fact, you are going to see a G.I. Joe character pull up in the first issue. It's not going to be shy about the fact that this is an overarching universe. Like, the only Energon universe property that does not get brought up in this first issue is Void Rivals. And that's only because that shit takes place so far out in the far reaches of space that no one on Earth really knows about it. so
that was going to lead to my question, which is if you are someone who is, let's say you're into the Energon universe, but you're not fully into the Energon universe.
Yeah.
Let's say you are somebody who is strictly just reading Void Rivals. Let's say you are somebody that is just strictly reading Transformers. How is Mask number one for that group of people? Do they need to be like have their hands deep into that universe?
Nah,
Gotcha.
I don't think so. I don't like. I mean,
that was one thing I'd seen from several people at the shop, that like there were so many people, older people in there. Like one of the brothers we got in the chat right now, Osiris, said, I haven't seen Mask since we had the floor model TV in the wood cabinet. There were several older people like that were in that shop. And there were younger people as well that were kind of standoffish in regards to reading Mask because, well, I just like Transformers because I like Daniel Warren Johnson. I've never heard, when they hear the Mask, they think about Stanley Ipkiss and Jim Carrey. So how is that number one to those people?
I mean, I think it's going to be good because, I mean, I feel like it's not necessarily going to like require you to know any prior information about Mask, and it's going to explain what this version of Mask really is. Like, it's kind of, it's kind of like what, in some ways, whereas G.I. Joe was kind of like, when we kicked into G.I. Joe, it was just beginning. When we kick into Mask, it's literally just beginning. Like, the only person like if you are at least aware that Mask was a cartoon like back in the day, that's all you really need to know. You don't need to know like the ins and outs of it. You don't need, like, honestly, man, I'm not even gonna hold you. When I started reading it, it took a minute for it to soak into me that Matt Tracker, that the guy that was carrying the book for the majority of the time that you spend time with him as a character, it took me a minute to even like really completely key in that the original Matt Tracker was white. And also this is also true as well, like because C. Cole say he is black by order of Hasbro, not the previous writer, despite some trolls' claims. Yes, this is like, okay, so very similar to some other properties we've had in the past where an IP is being brought back for the first time in a while. Sometimes the license holders, they'll be like, hey, do it this way, or hey, don't do it that way, or they'll be like, hey, we don't want you to do this, hey, we actually want you to do this. This is another one of those situations, like, case in point, for a lot of people who were kind of pissed that Bumblebee is dead in the Energon
Mhm.
universe, at least at the start of it. Like he's completely written off. It's because it isn't because Daniel Warren Johnson hates Bumblebee. Granted, I have seen him say on a live stream that Bumblebee is not really particularly his favorite character, but that was Hasbro saying, "Hey, no Bumblebee, no Bumblebee." Okay, like they basically pulled the Edna mode, no capes. No Bumblebee. Okay. They also said there were other characters they didn't want used in the series because they're like, no, get that shit out of here. It's kind of the same thing with Mask. It's kind of the same thing with G.I. Joe. There are certain G.I. Joe characters that were like, no, there were certain things that were like, no, like right now, I think one of the mandate, I don't have proof that this was a mandate, but I think it's pretty obvious just based on how G.I. Joe started. It seemed pretty keen that they didn't want anybody rushing to Serpentor, if that makes any sense. They didn't want G.I. Joe rushing to certain characters. So yeah, and yes, so not Rodimus, but Hot Rod is in Void Rivals and is I won't say like a major player, but he's definitely a supporting cast member, not
really
just a
want
background
that fucking
character.
hard cover, bro. I really want that Void Rivals Hot Rod cover, but my LCS, they only have the cover with the nasty pig man on there. They only had the one like the Bebop looking dude from Void Rivals. So that's the only reason I hadn't bought it. But
Skugzoid.
yeah, they have that hardcover, and I don't want that one. But god damn, if I don't want that G.I. Joe, bro, the first 12. But I just don't know because of Joshua Williamson. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I would rather go to the Mask.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this about it. Because what Benjamin just said kind of hits. It is literally about the flying Camaro with the doors wide. Which, to be fair, you do get to see in this first issue. You do actually get to see.
Oh, wow.
You get to see the car flying. You get to see all the, like, case in point, for those that don't believe me about Matt Tracker. It's like he a little light skin there, but yeah, when you actually pick this book up,
okay. So it's
Yeah.
not a so you all won't know about this. People that watch me on Twitch know about this because I talked about it because it was hilarious. So this is not a Geiger. It's not a Geiger situation.
No, this ain't a Geiger where we like, man, is he black? I don't know, man. He's
Twitch viewers, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about because I told you all about that whole back and forth. Ernie and I have like a good 45 minutes about that shit. That was hilarious. But
it's like, man, this
cool.
dude look.
That's a whole great.
This man look a little jaundiced. I don't know, man. He kinda...
Okay.
Also,
we just saw the same comment.
Yeah, that fade is egregious. Look, hey.
Woo!
You ain't wrong. It's a little like HBO Max's Jon Stewart.
Wow, I didn't know this was a thing. So Max Tracker is a single father. Is he still a single father in this?
They don't really.
They don't delve into.
They don't bring it up in this. Like, okay, I'll put it like this: if his kid comes up in this, I completely missed it. I must have spazzed when I was reading it, but you don't
being
see
a number one issue. I think that's more so them just trying to get as many asses into the seats as possible, and then we'll go into the other stuff. So that wouldn't surprise me.
Well, and that's also another thing. G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes was off the table. That I can confirm. Snake Eyes was said to be held. He was not allowed to be used right away. So yeah, that's but that's kind of my thing though. Like, that's why I kind of like the Energon universe because they're not going to the obvious shit. Like that's
what I was gonna say. I think that shows how impressive that entire universe is. That the characters you would expect to see aren't even in it, and it is still one of the hottest things that Image got right now. So I think that says a lot.
Also, this right here said, "We not see Scott in this book or the IDW books. I don't think he exists yet." I'm kind of that belief too. I feel like since this is a beginning, I feel like we're probably not going to rush to certain shit. Maybe it'll be something that comes up later, because I'm not gonna hold you. Children complicate shit sometimes. Children can complicate shit, or I tell you what. If they do it, they'll probably do it slightly different, where like he's still a single father, but maybe like maybe something happens and then his kid ends up being in his care, like, and it just comes up later or something after the fact or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I will definitely say Mask is off to a very good start. The Energon universe, I still stand by it. Energon universe is still goated. Absolutely goated. There's very little that the Energon universe has done that I did not like. And I think I was pretty vocal about this too. When this initially happened. If there's any one misstep I feel like the Energon universe made, it was in regards to how G.I. Joe was launched. Like, I like the Duke and Cobra Commander, Destro, and Scarlet series, but I kind of wish that maybe they just would have did G.I. Joe first and then did those miniseries and showed how those characters kind of fall. Like Duke and Cobra Commander, I kind of let slide because it is still kind of a G.I. Joe Begins, Cobra or Cobra Begins types of books. But like, I feel like Scarlet was a story that could have been told within the framework of an already existing G.I. Joe, and Destro could have been the same thing. Like, I feel like both Destro and Scarlet, those could have been stories that existed within an already existing G.I. Joe framework. Just because of, like, Scarlet is almost completely devoid of G.I. Joe shenanigans outside of Stalker. And, like, it's mostly Arashikage shenanigans, not G.I. Joe shenanigans. Cobra doesn't even really show up until, like, the ass end of the book. But I feel like it would have been, I think Scarlet would have been better serviced if it just, like, instead of trying to be like a G.I. Joe Begins, it should have been just hey, this book is also happening while G.I. Joe is already in full swing. But that said, get away from that. Get away from that. What I do want to kind of point a finger at, and it's something I just saw here in the chat as well. People. Get them likes up, please. Please, thank you. We really appreciate that. Let's get them likes up. I need to see it. I need it. I need increase. We got 216 people here, 88 likes. The math ain't mathing. Can we get that number up, please? And thank you. Help get the stream out to more people. What we got? For you.
This was a conversation that you and I had like a couple of days ago, because for a lot of you, I think like last week or the week, I think it was last week, Transformers Book 2 came out, the hardcover. It was the rest of the Daniel Warren Johnson run on Transformers. So now that is all out for everybody to consume, if that's all you really wanted to look into. With Transformers being on 33 right now, I believe it is, with Robert Kirkman still helming that book. How do you feel about Transformers right now? Matter of fact, since we're talking about Mask and stuff, how do you feel about Joe and Transformers right now with everything going on? If you're still keeping up with them, I know you had to take a break from several books because you were preparing for other stuff and you had other business you had to get to. But
I was actually trying to find my yeah, let me just do this because it's gonna be like way easier. I'm sitting here trying to funnel through this huge ass stack without like picking up the whole thing, and it's like every time, like if I would have a book like wedged between my fingers, and then I was like, I'm gonna bend the fuck out of my books, and then I'm gonna be mad. So,
but yeah, how do you feel about Transformers and Joe right now, especially because of how our conversations went with Joshua Williamson and DCKO, and I've said on here several times, I think the best thing that Joshua Williams has done is Birthright, and I ain't seen nothing else that touched that. And I felt the same way you did, Osiris, when he first showed me that bag when he got in this Discord call. Are the fries in the bottom? I was really expecting that bag to be greasy as hell at the bottom. But I'm basically trying to use Ernie right now to see if I'm gonna have to buy that G.I. Joe hardcover, or can I just leave it alone and stay on Void Rivals and Transform?
I mean, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I think that I think it would be wise to stick with I think it'd be wise to stick with G.I. Joe and also the Transformers. I think Void Rivals is gonna be Void Rivals. I don't think Void Rivals is going to have any dip. Because, I mean, Kirkman's been money on that book. But I will definitely say that Transformers, I think, has still been really good. The focus has shifted a little bit just because, you know, we're in a new status quo. And, like, they kind of kick off with, like, Optimus and the gang kind of, like, working with the government, which already seems kind of shady considering what the government was already doing to Transformers before. But and then there's also some stuff, and you know, honestly, I didn't read all the IDW Transformer stuff, so forgive me on this one, but some of the stuff that I was really excited about happening with Transformers had finally kind of started to happen, where like that was one of the things Daniel was teasing for a while, is that Thundercracker was kind of like on the Decepticons, but also he's kind of on the Autobots too. And someone had pointed out to me that, like, apparently some point in the IDW run, something very similar happened with Thundercracker specifically. So I thought it was interesting that, like, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of when we were talking about Thundercats, how Declan Shalvey was like, oh no, I didn't watch the 2011 series, and this is going to be based more on the original 80s series. But regardless of that, there were some things that happened in that book that were very reminiscent of the 2011 series. It was like, it was almost, I was like, oh shit, goddamn. But no, you're going to get something kind of like that in this series. How it's fully going to play out is another story, but I do think I think Kirkman's doing some interesting steps with this. If there's any one thing that did kind of bother me a little bit, is that they did change artists, because, you know, Dan Moore is a busy guy, so, you know, he ain't gonna be on shit for forever. But I forget exactly when, but, like, by the time, like, if you're someone, like, if you saw those Dan Moore panels and you rushed out to buy the most recent issue, which is 33, don't look for Dan Moore on that book. Don't look for him on the previous one either, because he ain't on that motherfucker. I think I don't know if Dan Moore is just done, but I think, like, I want to say here, let me see. Yeah, I don't think I think for the most recent arc that they're on right now, they've been using different artists, because Ludo Lullaby was on Ghost Pepper was on I think he was on 31.
Okay.
And then, like, Jason Howard's been on the last 3.
Okay.
Or not 3, God, why I'm blanking on words. Jason Howard's been on the last 2. But Ludo was on 31, I believe. So yeah, if you're only in it for the Dan Moore art, I regret to inform you, I hate it for you, but
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
You ain't gonna see that motherfucker on it. Just being real. After, I think, he dipped after issue 30, which honestly, not surprising. Will he be back? We'll see. That said, shit, I wouldn't even be mad if Jorge Corona came back, because I really liked Jorge on the Energon stuff. But to get us back into the mode, let's see what we got here. Let's talk about
caught up on everything. You want to talk about the Marvel's G.I. Joes?
Yeah, we can. No, he did 5. He did 5. He did 5. He did 5. Let's talk about Marvel's Armageddon. So what we got here is that talk about
That
talk about a
timing's
way to kick it.
boy.
Yeah,
Timing is a motherfucker, boy.
I ain't gonna hold you. That was probably the best time super chat I think we've ever gotten. So let's go ahead and do it. Denial with the 10. It says, oh, damn, Marvel got a new event that promises to change everything for the 47th plus time this year, other than their editorial department again. Must be another day in NY. You're not incorrect. So Carter, we got into this. We got into this Armageddon. And I'm gonna say something that is probably gonna be considered controversial, but maybe even possibly brave. I'm not 100% sure yet. So reading this first issue of Avengers Armageddon.
Okay.
And all I can say is, while I was not necessarily interested, I went into this with an open mind. And well, there are definitely some things that I enjoyed. The best way to put it is this.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
So they did the things that we thought they were going to do. And I love Chip Zdarsky. I think Chip did the best he could with what he got. But if you go into this book expecting them to do new and amazing things, look.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
They're not doing anything new or even, and I think it probably is worse because I recently went back and was reading an Avengers storyline that kind of was all around this. But basically what's going on here is that when we pick up this book, we pick this book up, Avengers Armageddon, which, by the way, fantastic looking book. It's a fantastic looking book. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Basically what's happening here is, if you have not been keeping up with Chip Zdarsky's Captain America, yeah, you're gonna be a little lost on a couple of things. If you weren't keeping up with One World Under Doom or Red Hulk, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I you know what, honestly, until I was doing research for this,
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much love Thunderbolt Ross had been getting as of late.
Yeah, man. Like, from him just getting murked in Immortal Hulk and we not seeing that much of him. I think he showed up in Ta-Nehisi Coates' Captain America run. I could be wrong.
He did.
But when I saw that One World Under Doom was the thing, but it was when I saw that, I'm like, wait, Benjamin Percy's doing a Red Hulk series? Oh, it's just a tie-in book. Okay, fine. But wait, why is he showing up in all this other shit? This seems like this is a lot more important than I originally thought it was. So I don't know why. I was hoping that it was going to be more Jeff Parker Red Hulk. One thing I can tell you, one thing I can tell all of you,
Yeah.
because I think a lot of y'all, when y'all hear Red Hulk, y'all think Jeff Loeb, maybe even a little bit of Greg Pak, and your stomach start bubbling. I want to just take that away from y'all. I think Benjamin Percy did well with him and Jeff Shaw were doing the Red Hulk, and with what we got up in here. But yeah, this is Thunderbolt Ross being Thunderbolt Ross. This was if you had told me I'd always get those two mixed up.
Which ones?
The brothers. Which one was Thunderbolt Ross? Which Hurt was that in Incredible Hulk?
Oh, in Incredible Hulk? Was that William Hurt?
Was that William Hurt?
I think.
That's pretty much all I hear.
Because there's John Hurt and then there's William Hurt.
Yes.
And like, I always hate getting two mixed up because they are not the same.
Yes.
One of them is Gone to Glory. And the other one is not. So there you go. William Hurt. Thank you.
William, thank you. But yeah, that's
yeah.
all I hear is William Hurt reading this comic.
Yeah.
When I first saw Red Hulk in that Sam Captain America comic, I thought it was just for the movie, and then he just kept popping the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, no. So, and the thing is, that wasn't even the same Red Hulk.
Yeah,
that was a different Red Hulk.
Yeah, that was Al Ewing's Hulk, which that's who that was, Shane.
Mm.
They did have another Red Hulk. That was from
there's two of them.
Al Ewing's U.S. Avengers book that some people forgot about, and some people apparently really, really love that fucking book. But yeah, that was Maverick.
That was
Maverick with his Ron Burgundy mustache and all of its glory. Yes, it was.
He can only be Red Hulk for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah,
he had a time limit on how long he could be Hulk. You get a few strokes. You get a few strokes of Red Hulk.
Armageddon. Avengers Armageddon.
I'm sorry. Anyway, no. So yes, you will have at least had to be somewhat tangentially familiar with the One World Under Doom story arc. You will have to at least be somewhat tangentially familiar that there was a Red Hulk story arc. And it does also help if you have read Chip Zdarsky's Captain America, which honestly, I don't think any of these are bad things. Because I mean, at least if you're going to be asked to revisit something, it's something that's good. Yeah, it's like, I mean,
good writer. He's a good writer for the most part. Shit, you need to read a little bit of Wolverine as well, just because of a character that pops up in here. The not the Salad and Ahmed stuff. Chip did some Wolverine stuff specifically for Avengers Armageddon.
Yeah, there's that too. But yeah, basically, for those who don't know, Red Hulk, Thunderbolt Ross, he was basically imprisoned.
Yes.
During One World Under Doom, he was imprisoned, held prisoner in Latveria. He broke out, and basically that's kind of how you get to here. There's also the Captain America series that kind of falls in within the middle of that because, here, let's pull the camera back for a little bit.
Okay.
Here's something that I don't know if a lot of y'all know this. I know some of y'all know this because you are reading Captain America, but for anyone who does not read Captain America, you probably don't know this. So they just recently, so Marvel works on a sliding time scale, right? So when Chip Zdarsky took over Captain America, they slid the time. The time scale got slid ahead a little bit. So for some of you who probably think, wait a minute, Captain America, he fought in World War II, he went to the ice, suspended animation. Then the Avengers found him, and they found him back during I forget when was like the 60s or 70s or whatever, when they had found him or whatever. Well, guess what? That's been poo-pooed. That's no longer a thing. Captain America has been slid ahead to having been thawed out of the ice during the lead up to the Iraq War. So we're talking like a post 9/11, Captain America, which I'm not gonna hold you. I thought that part was kind of unnecessary because I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep Cap fresh. They're trying to keep him fresh as a character, but the thing is, doing that kind of fucks with a lot of storylines that have very specific grounding in shit that happened within the framework of the real world, because we also have to remember Cap was around for 9/11. So it's kind of okay, I guess we're gonna.
There are people that take those comics very fucking serious,
right? It's yes, okay. Okay, thank you, sir. You just said, remember the 9/11 Spidey issue, the Cap? Exactly. That's kind of. So how does that work with Falcon, a U.S. agent? No fucking idea. I was trying
to say, where's Gribble? Where's Gribble? You just got.
I'm just saying.
No answer to that question.
Well, there you go. Don't you ask me no more goddamn questions, motherfucker.
So how does that work with? But what about Falcon? Mind your fucking business. That's how that works. That's Marvel. Yeah, that's Marvel. That's Marvel right there. Mind your fucking business. That's how that works. That's how that works.
Yeah, it is. Here's the thing I'm gonna say. You just got to go with that shit, okay? You just got to so was no yeah, exactly. Thank you. So it was Nomad Pocket Sand. Don't you worry about that shit, goddammit. Stop it. No, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You are either gonna rock with that shit or you are not. There is no in between. But here is something that does come up in this book, and it's the reason why you kind of need to have read at least some of the Chip Zdarsky Captain America. And I do encourage you to do so, because it's actually a really good book. I've been thoroughly fucking enjoying Chip. Honestly, I can hold you. I think Chip Zdarsky's Cap might be one of the best books Chip's written in a little bit. Like I've actually really been thoroughly enjoying it. It has, you're gonna be dealing with a little bit of baggage. You gotta deal with some baggage. That's fine though. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. Just go with it. That said, there is a new ish Captain America that is introduced, though he's not really he kind of is, kind of isn't. But point is, very similar to a story that happened with Steve Rogers. There's a young kid, a little bit younger seemingly than even Steve was at the time that he enlisted, like, because obviously this guy's a kid, so he was not able to enlist because he was literally a fucking baby by comparison. But there's a new character that's introduced as Dave Colton.
David.
Yeah, so basically this is a kid who quite literally witnessed like he was there. This was a kid that was there at 9/11. He saw the shit go down, and kind of like a lot of people during that time frame, who got radicalized by 9/11 and then like ran off to join the military. That's kind of what he's trying to do. But the problem is that he is a sickly child. He has asthma. He is not particularly strong. He's basically a weakling, but like kind of similar to Steve Rogers before the super soldier serum, just for very different reasons. But basically he goes through, he gets into the military, goes through all the training and whatnot and what have you, and basically ends up becoming a super soldier. That is the long and the short of it, and that's how you wind up getting the character that we wind up seeing in Armageddon. For those who are unfamiliar, this is a guy who, like I said, you see him in especially early on in the Chip stuff. This cat right here, this guy basically was the Steve Rogers while Steve Rogers was still in the ice. And he's got some weird shit going on him. He's got a lot of baggage. The guy I think one of the funnier things about him is that even though technically he is a Captain America, he can't do the shield shit like Steve can. And it's a point that comes up multiple times in this book, that he can't do the bouncy shield thing. He can't throw the shield and make it come back to him. It comes up multiple times. Yeah, if he throw that shield at you, you just getting hit and that's it. It was like you dead. You basically dead because that shit hits you. You're a goner. See, y'all ain't shit. Radicalized by 9/11, joined the military, so he's Tom King. Hey.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I want to ask you something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm happy you have this.
You want to pull it back up? Yeah.
I want to ask you, what color would you say that David Colton's Captain America outfit is? What color is that to you? David's suit it's a fire cap suit. What color is that to you?
I mean, I thought it was green.
Oh, God damn it.
Why? What's up?
When we start delving into Armageddon, okay.
Oh,
I more so looked at that shit as like a super faded blue. That's why you got the red and white on the ab area.
That's fair. That's okay. So I'm gonna tell you what. Okay, so when I saw this shit initially in here, I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can find this image, because there's a point where we kind of see him in better lighting. Yeah, I think. And to me, it just kind of looked more like a faded or off green, because I was like, well, he's in the military, so I guess like that's his thing or whatever. But you know what? The more I'm looking at it, it's kind of like maybe it is shit. I don't know, honestly, but like when you look at like the shit right here, is like I'm like, I don't know, man. It kind of looks like
that green down there and look like some like a super faded ass blue.
It might be shit like pastel army green, maybe. Yeah, some seafoam or some shit.
Yeah, John Stewart. I'm gonna get there.
He gonna get there. He gonna get. This but no, so basically, yeah, this guy, he's gone through a lot. He's going through some shit, and the long and short of it is, he comes back. He comes back for Armageddon, so you're gonna be seeing a new face, and you're probably gonna be wondering, why the fuck does anybody like? Why are we talking about this character as if like this guy's new? Like, who the fuck is he? Like what the fuck is going on? And yeah, that's when you're gonna see when we get to Armageddon, Dave is back, and basically, because of what was done to him, the stuff that it took to make him like a super soldier, and like the trauma and shit that he's gone through. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Go.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, with the stuff that was done to him, and then it was something that happened in the Wolverine book, to where he got a bit of a buff, and if you all remember when I was talking about Ultimate Impact and how the Miles, they just wrote Miles they wrote several people to be just fucking stupid, and the origin boxes from the Ultimate Universe went all over the goddamn place. Well, one of those boxes, David Colton got a hold of one of those boxes. I'm gonna let you all read Wolverine's. I can't remember what the name of that goddamn book. I think it was like Armageddon, Adamantium, or some shit
like that.
Weapons of Armageddon or something. I think is what it was. I'll let y'all read that. But yes, he got a buff from one of the Ultimate Universe origin boxes, and
because you can see now he can fly. You can.
Okay, you pulled this part up. I wanted you to get your shit off.
Oh, go ahead.
I mentioned it because I know you love that woman. Can you go up real quick though?
Oh,
here's my complaint. No way, it was the previous page. Here's my complaint with this
I know.
story.
Here's
my complaint with Avengers Armageddon #1. I say this as a outcry to all Marvel creatives.
Yes.
Can we please stop writing Carol Danvers like this, please?
Well, okay. So
can we stop writing her like the angsty kid who knows better than everyone else until they get their shit rocked? Can we stop writing Carol like that, please? It's getting annoying to constantly see one of your heavies not listening, running head first into some shit when previous shit showed this was just a woman that had some goddamn sense, just to get embarrassed.
Also,
can we stop?
Can I point something out too?
Yes.
Carol is the fucking leader. Why is she acting like a Han Solo? Why is she acting like a Wolverine? Why is she acting like a fucking Gambit? Why is she like just okay. So yes, Carter, I agree 1,000%, and here's why. Because this is a tale of two Carols. And honestly, while I hate that so many people have made hating Captain Marvel their whole personality, I get why they do. Because if I only read Avengers, I would probably hate her too. Because I feel like once, and you know what? I can tell you when it started, Carter. I can tell you when it started.
Civil War 2.
Before it, actually.
Ooh, okay.
Avengers Disassembled. Yeah, no, that's exactly what she did. She fucking, here's the thing, she didn't know who this dude was. She didn't know what he was capable of. And I'm gonna tell you something about Captain Marvel, just based on the having read, her solo books as Miss Marvel and as Captain Marvel. Carol is not the fly-in, half-cocked type of character. She is usually more reserved. She's usually quicker to be like, hey, what? We good? We okay, we ain't good. Okay, cool. Let's throw hands.
Let me set up what we're referring to when it comes to Avengers Armageddon #1. David Colton has been on this whole thing of this is from B Cryptic. He said, I hate the way Marvel write Carol Danvers. I miss Warbird era of Carol. So let me set this thing up for you all. You got David Colton. He's trying to go destroy all these areas that are making like super soldiers like him. It's almost like a Wolverine kind of deal to where Wolverine goes to destroy the Weapon X programs and the Weapon Plus programs and stuff like that. Now, here's the scene. He's walking into like the Pentagon, like a Pentagon development area or something like that. He hadn't hurt anybody. He getting shot at, bullets bouncing off him. He just walking through there. He sees a doctor that he recognizes that gave him like the super soldier stuff. So he hadn't put hands on anybody. He's just walking through, just ignoring them. Carol and Sam Wilson show up.
Yep. And here's the thing.
What you doing? And before we could even get a response, Carol already.
Well, here's the crazy part. Right here, he literally turns and says, "I wasn't going to hurt them."
You could have fooled us. How? The nigga was just walking.
He ain't done that. Look, this motherfucker. Okay, literally, this motherfucker. Like here, I'm gonna show you. Let me show you
It is crazy. Before anybody tries to argue us down, it is wild that you just got this superpower dude just walking in here doing whatever the fuck. But y'all know y'all looking for him because previous pages, Logan told y'all about him.
He literally said, "Hey." This matter of fact, right here. Let me go here. Let's say, met a guy recently, former super soldier, just got an upgrade, heart set to do right, I think. Big power set. They say, how big? He just says, big. And then that's when we smash cut. That's when we smash cut to this shot of him walking up on he's walking up on the gate. Military sees him. And they're basically like, hey, man, you can't go up in here, man. And he basically like throws the gate open. Bear in mind, he does not hurt anyone. These dudes are not hurt. They're just like, he threw it in such a way. I mean,
that's what that is.
Yeah, that's all that is. This is all this is. And then the very next page, right here, you see him. They're shooting at him. He is not fighting back. He is just, they are literally bucking on this dude. And this
walking. He's taking the long walk.
Right. And then you see this shit right here where like he literally says you're going to want to stand down. He's not doing anything to these people. He just says y'all are going to want to stand down. He's not trying to fight them. He's making it very clear he's not trying to fight them. And then you cut to him.
I'm not here for y'all. I'm here to go destroy this stuff. He sees Dr. Saraf. He says, hey, Doc, it's been a while. He's still, like y'all keep saying in the chat, he's just aura walking right now.
Yeah, that's all he's doing. That's it. That's it. He ain't doing shit else. And then here come Carol. Could have fooled us. Yeah. And it just runs in, just like just Leroy Jenkins in the shit.
We're gonna put you in the brig, and then no.
Which is and here I wanna you know what, I hate this for Carol because like I said, I'm an unabashed lover. like
immediately just gets laid down like she the Hulk or somebody. Like,
right?
Can we stop writing Carol?
And like honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't. This okay. So once again, when I said that we're supposed to be doing new things, we're not doing new things here because this is the other thing. This is the other thing I don't like. Yeah. Okay. So all right. So basically, we see here what he's there for, and then it's the interaction that comes a little bit after this, I believe, where I think it's a couple of pages later, and here we'll see if I can find it because there's a point where like basically, here it is. Where, Carol gets pulled up out of the rubble after she'd been laid down. She got, basically, she got yum-chawed. is like, I'm not even bullshitting y'all. She got Yamcha'd. Like, she basically got put in a fucking crater. And honestly, that alone is egregious, because this is the thing I need people to understand. Carol Danvers is one of the most powerful people on the planet that is not a reality warper. Like, her, like, first off, her power is such that that hit should not have even knocked her all the way out like that, because she can also absorb impact to make herself more powerful. So basically what Chip Zdarsky did is used her as a way to say, yeah, this dude's so powerful, he overrode her ability to, like, absorb damage, basically. And use it to make herself. That's basically what he did. And while I get that you kind of got to do that shit sometimes, it's kind of like, Carter, I know you know what I'm talking about. Remember, like, all those times when they would take a like a character like Juggernaut or Taskmaster and be like, oh man, that dude broke off Taskmaster. Oh man, that dude broke off Juggernaut. It's like, oh, that's just their way of saying this dude built different. That's how they, that's a shorthand for saying, oh, this new character that y'all have never seen before. Yeah, this dude, he's that dude. That way you just immediately don't even question. You're like, bro, that dude laid down the Juggernaut, or when he, like, remember Onslaught? Remember when Onslaught was a thing? And everybody remembers that iconic shot where Juggernaut just laid out and he's just like, that was their way of letting you know Onslaught was that dude. That was their way of doing it. And basically, yeah, this right here, Armageddon Carol is extra funny considering she's exact opposite in her current solo by Paul Jenkins and Lucas Wernick, and Imperial Guardians by Dan Abnett and Marcelo Ferreira. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Sad, so here's the thing.
I'm going to Imperial Guardians versus Go. Here's the thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, just every person who I have seen write Carol Danvers in her own series, or if she's in like another series not called Avengers, this version of Carol does not exist in those places. This is why I always tell people, and folks used to argue with me about this shit, and be like, man, dude, she's terrible. She sucks. She's such a weak-ass character. She's so annoying. I was like, dude, she has a personality. She has gravitas. She has nuance. Y'all just gotta go read her fucking solo books for that shit, because whenever she's in Avengers, like, I think the only person who has written Avengers recently who has not made her out to be a complete and total fucking piece of shit, Jed MacKay.
So with this scene that Ernie has up, it's basically Wolverine trying to recruit him to this cause that they're doing, and Wolverine is flat out telling him, hold on, we got another one here from B Cryptic saying, the more sensible and the voice of reason. Like, this version got her like the Wolverine hothead who lacks temperament. And here's the thing about it, and I'm happy to read that. Wolverine about as calm as he want to be, because he knows that they need this guy on the team. That's why he's telling the guy, if you want to destroy this Pentagon building, of course they're not going to let him hurt anybody, but if you want to destroy this building, have at it. We still need you for this. And he even tells Sam Wilson, with what he got put through, he's earned the right to just destroy this fucking building. And the first words as he's helping up Carol Danvers, who's got egg on her face, is she's salty, saying, we still recruiting this guy? Whose fault is it that you just got embarrassed? Yours. Right. Again, why are we writing her like this? Now, and I want to get that out the way, because as a whole, I really enjoyed this. It was just this. But, this first issue, I'm down for the ride. I want to see what's gonna happen more with this. But yeah. Just this part, like, can we not? Not, bro? I want to like Captain Marvel, I do, but when I see her, like, when it goes back to the Civil War II, when it goes back to shit like that, where you like, and I saw somebody in the chat, they said, This where is it? I can't find it. But anyway, what they were saying was, oh, here it is. Could have achieved the same effect with the Hulk, who it would make sense to jump in hot-headed. That's true, but they can't do it with the Hulk because the Hulk gone. Banner is chilling somewhere watching this bullshit happen on C-SPAN.
Right.
And Infernal Hulk is just running roughshod, doing what he's doing. But that's my whole point, is they wrote Chip wrote Captain Marvel like she was the Hulk in this instance, who ran in there stupid and got their shit rocked. And I would rather y'all not write Carol Danvers like this.
Yep.
Benjamin Loudly with the 5. He said, wait, this is 2 Davis. He said, well, there you have it. Buddy already fucking up Carol.
Yep. And then this is Benjamin said, who's written
worse?
Carol Danvers
or Jason Todd?
You know what? I'm gonna say Jason Todd, just because at least Carol won't get fucked over in her own book. So that's a saving grace.
Sure. Okay.
Well, I tell you what, Carol's book wouldn't get canceled at issue 1 either because somebody saying some shit. That too, but no.
Let's go back to this comic. That was fucked up.
I do want to say, Denal also said with the 10 said, I get the time scale, but between them refusing to age the X-Men, Cyclops is somehow 28, saying Peter is about youth, and then reheating their stories, it feels like Marvel's the house of dying boomers. And look, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yep.
The House of Ideas is bankrupt right now because they keep reheating shit.
Yeah, you're mad that Marvel is playing in your face. I get it, and I think I remember when DC played in y'all fucking face with the Crimson Crowbar. That was the stupidest fuck. That crowbar and that costume with the
ninja mask.
Stupidest fucking character design. I hated when they did it, but basically, you don't think that they're the house of ideas. You basically don't like for Marvel to play in your face, because I think a lot of you all remember when DC played in your face during New 52, when everything that happened before New 52, it still happened. It just happened in 5 years. Wait, so Batman went through a Robin a year? Shut the fuck up. Everything happened in a 5-year span. Everything. 30 or 40 years of comic. 5 years. He'd be all right.
Damn.
Well, I don't think anybody like people playing in their fucking faces, but some people buying it. Spider-Man playing y'all faces all the time.
Well, I mean,
motherfucker every month.
That's not untrue. I mean, here's my thing. I just like that. Once again, I'm a huge fan of Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers.
Mm-hmm.
I was a huge fan of Carol Danvers before she was ever Captain Marvel. Like I loved Carol back during the Miss Marvel days. I loved her even through the drunken alcoholic days. Loved her even during like the Warbird phase. But no, I want to go back to what I was saying earlier though, about the Bendis of it all, because that is one thing that came up when I was going back and rereading Avengers Disassembled.
Okay.
Carol, while not a hothead, she is real quick to make snap judgments on people who she knows very fucking well, especially when Carol is not necessarily free of doing some fuck shit in terms of being either manipulated or being taken over, whatever, shit like that. And like when all the stuff was going on with Scarlet Witch during Avengers Disassembled, which, spoiler alert, Scarlet Witch is the bad guy in Avengers Disassembled, if you didn't know that already. But like, she's real quick to like, kind of snap and like be like, Wanda, she didn't say that exactly, but she was basically like, I don't forgive her. Like, like it was one of those things. I was like, man, this is very like, and once again, Bendis is one of those writers. He will typically write a character, and this isn't a surprise to anybody because there's so many retcons in Avengers Disassembled. It's not even funny. There's points where every character in that book is made to look foolish. There's a moment where Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, looks us dead in the eye and says, chaos magic is not a thing. Nigga, what? Yes, it is. Also goes as far as says, yeah, her kids are real. Nigga, you delivered them. You deliver Wanda's babies. Why are you lying on that woman like this? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spit on the camera. But no, just hear me.
It was a scroll. No, I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, bruh, stop lying. Stop fucking lying. But no, that was all to say, I kind of started noticing this with Bendis. And then when we got to by the time we got, actually, even in Civil War 1, Carol was a little sus.
Really?
She was a little sus. And honestly, I think it's people who were not reading her solo series, writing her, or people who just wanted her to be the way she was because it fit their storyline, which honestly, while I love Brian Michael Bendis, as much as the next person, the thing is that he does this a lot where he will write a character to be the way he needs them to be because the story needs it, as opposed to writing them the way they actually are. Case in point, Civil War II is a prime example that's a little bit more recent for him. But Carol Danvers, that was honestly one of the greatest moments of character assassination in comics history, because Carol is not like that at all. And even if you're doing it for shock value because she's seen so much shit, even then, Carol would not be that fucking reckless. Not like that. Not to the point where she would borderline damn near kill her fucking sponsor. Like, and I know it was all done for drama, but yeah, the fact that Carol gets this, like, I love Chip, but I ain't gonna hold you. I don't look forward to seeing him writing any more Avengers anything. If he specifically chose Carol to be on that team, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm even less interested now in his Avengers. If this is the Carol, like if and I don't even care how good the book could be tremendous, but if it's at the cost of assassinating Carol Danvers' character, making her out to be like a hothead and like overly like aggressive and like a raging like I guess a raging feminist stereotype, I don't want
I'm hoping this was a one-off. Maybe getting your shit rocked by David Colton did it, and now we have better writing to come. I do still think it was nasty that it had to go that route for it to happen, if that happens like that. But I'm gonna say this was the first issue. We still got more issues to go. So the reason I keep bringing up Civil War II is because I gave Civil War II that first issue, and then every issue of Civil War II that kept coming out, Carol Danvers just went slower and slower down that goddamn hill. But I'm hoping that with this, it's just a one-off. But just to get back to everything with Avengers Armageddon, do you want to get into the Thunderbolt Ross of it all real quick?
So basically,
the new America, big dog.
Oh yeah, no. This man said no. We doing it big over here in the new America. Out with the old America. We here for the new. Yeah. So basically, what's going on? If you're wondering, basically, Thunderbolt Ross has a bunch of other similarly gamma-powered beings that he's just running with. And basically, in the wake of Doom disappearing at the end of One World Under Doom, because some of y'all might have been keeping up with, in the Captain America run, there was a vacuum that was left, and there were multiple different people who were trying to fill that vacuum. There was the Salvation. There was I don't want to say her last name. I had to catch myself before I said it because that's kind of a spoiler. But there's a young lady who's also trying to vie for power over there, and a couple of other people. At the end of the day, I think it's all
pocket sand.
Don't worry about that. All you need to know is that by the time all the dust is settled and all the smoke is cleared, Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross is the head Gamma in charge
over Liberia. Yeah, he started to do it Well, that was set up at the end of the Benjamin Percy Red Hulk series, where it was him, Machine Man, Deathlock, and all these other people, basically against the government's wishes. He grabbed a flag, he planted it right there in Latveria, and said, "This is America now. This is us. This is me. I am William Hurt. I am the man."
And the funny thing about it is that like, and he's been on some wild time as of late. Because if you if you read Captain America, there's a point where he pulls up even on Steve and is like basically like, "Hey, I'll lay all y'all down."
He is the reason Steve is currently in the goddamn hospital.
Right. Yes. So
let me get my get back because I had to take the L in the movie. Let me show you what I can really do to a Captain America real quick.
Look, Sam's sitting here like, yeah, Steve, you can have a movie bet.
That man said that was Harrison Ford. I'm William Hurt. Let me show you what time it is, Cap.
I mean, I feel like there were also, I just want to point out something just real quick because it just kind of popped in my head. So so they just gonna slide this motherfucker up in the Hydra Cap fit like we.
Thank you. I said it on Discord and somebody told me, but his costume has always been green. Dog, that is Hydra.
Yeah. Well,
why do y'all just have the Hydra Cap drip just in the closet somewhere?
Also, I do want to point out for anyone who is curious, this character, David, he did have a surgery very similar to the one Tony Stark had. So he actually does have an arc reactor in his chest. Because that was like midway through. I think it was like issue 5 or 6 somewhere in there where he had that happen. But the fact that he has the arc reactor, he has the he has the Hydra Cap fit kind of popping right now. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm especially considering how much like Hydra Cap gets mentioned lately. Also considering the Hydra Cap is hanging around.
I just sent you the cover to the second issue of Avengers Armageddon, or one of the variants. I just sent it to you right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bro.
Come on, bro. What is this? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me.
If he dies at the end of this, sure. Maybe that's why we don't see him on that Avengers team. But if he lives at the end of this, hey, we got a problem.
I ain't gonna lie, because real talk, I feel like this dude is just here. Let me pull this up.
What in the bright burn is dead?
Right? Like, bro, like this man, like this. So basically, this motherfucker, the Super Sentry, is what y'all trying to tell me. Because I feel like this dude is just like, is this man supposed to be like the power of 1,000 exploding suns? He's supposed to be the new golden guardian of good? Is this like what are we doing here? What are we doing?
So, with you saying that, I want to just say this real quick, and I want us right back on Avengers Armageddon.
Yeah,
the Century book did end this week. For everyone who either knew or did not know, there was a Century series going on right now from Paul Jenkins continuing his run.
Wait a minute. So I thought it was going to go longer than 4 issues.
Ernie, where's Gribble?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Now, this book...
Captain Hyperion is wild.
Captain Hyperion is nuts.
That is diabolical.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. Godzilla, that is some Soldier Boy drip he got on. My mind went to Hydra Cap, but yeah. Okay. Soldier Boy Colton. Okay, there. But yeah, I don't know why he specifically picked that, or whoever gave it to him. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be something, because Hydra Cap stuff is still fresh and alive. Did he open one of those origin boxes? He was given one because he was damn near dead by Wolverine in a different book.
Yeah.
But what we have is a situation where Red Hulk has taken over Latveria against everyone's wishes, and now the Avengers have to go in to basically stop this foolishness from
Yeah.
Mr. Ross. Mr. Ross feels like America been fucking up.
Yep.
Who's going to make America what it should have always been? Me. And I'm going to start with Latveria and then the world, Craig. Top flight of the world is basically what Thunderbolt Ross is on right now. So you have the Avengers. Oh, go ahead.
No. You mentioned something. You made me think about something. So yeah, I'm keep going.
Please,
keep
go
going.
ahead. I want to hear that.
No, so that's the other thing that's kind of going on here too. Over the course of the Captain America book, and of course, going into this, so that's why I was kind of thinking about Avengers Disassembled, because one of the things that comes up during Avengers Disassembled is that the UN basically outlaws the Avengers during that series. Like basically superheroes and acting, superheroes acting on behalf of America, going into other countries, and just no longer having that government backing that the Avengers had for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
That was something that was done away with in Avengers Disassembled. Well, here, it's kind of being brought back up again, because over the course of the Captain America book, they are talking about how, super, like, extra powered or extra, normal people or whatever, or technologically enhanced people are not allowed. But the whole thing, the reason why Cap was able to go into Latveria where other people were not allowed to, why Iron Man couldn't go, they even make a point to bring up why Falcon, or not Falcon, but Sam Wilson Captain America couldn't go. Because while he's not a super soldier, that motherfucker has bird telepathy. So he counts as a super powered person, which I thought was fucking insane, considering that most people, when writing him, tend to not even talk about the fucking power that he has to communicate with birds and shit. So, matter of fact, wait. Where is it? I think it was in this. Yeah, right here. Boom. Says, the Superhuman Borders Act. This is from Chip Zdarsky's Captain America #6. Says Superhuman Borders Act was ratified so the UN isn't allowed to endorse entering countries using superpowered individuals or ones with advanced technology. The Avengers going in is seen as too aggressive for their peacekeeping mandate. And this is when they go in to say but there's something starting up that's backed by the states and other friendly nations. They're planning to head in to solve this before it gets out of control. Its mandate is human-based to stave off any UN critiques, which means the most they'll allow are enhanced soldiers, which would be Captain America. Because he's a super soldier. He's technically
David Colton. Yeah.
He's like, they're super powered, not really. Like, it's one of those weird things they've always done with Captain America. Yeah. But then they go on, that's what he says, like me. And he says, no powers or cool suits of armor. So I'm out and Sam's out because of his avian telepathy. Like, that's like that. So, like, when I say that the UN is kind of fucking with superheroes, this is where this is all kind of like stemming from. And then what they're also doing is the UN and like, the government, just kind of as a whole, they are actively disavowing the Avengers and literally telling them to stand down or else face consequences. And that's kind of where we get to one of the other characters that's been kind of hanging around during some of this. And basically, I think I kind of hinted at this earlier, but it kind of comes up here where basically they're being told that they're not supposed to be getting involved. The Avengers not supposed to get involved. The Fantastic Four not supposed to be getting involved. Matter of fact, Reed was offering his services to help out with the situation regarding Ross, and he was basically told, stay the fuck out of it.
This is from this woman, particularly at the bottom of this panel. Yes. She works with the UN, and the UN is basically saying, we can do this ourselves because when you all do it and people get hurt, then you all just fly off and don't have to deal with the consequences. That's the way they're trying to spin it. But
and then
so I do disagree with what someone said in the chat, saying that I kind of like that they're doing this less for the country and more doing this to try to get a lick back on Ross for trying to kill Captain America. I disagree. They're basically trying to have their cake and eat it too. They're really doing this because they don't want Ross to fucking take over. Is the main reason.
Well, because the thing is, so the fallout that they're still dealing with as a result of One World Under Doom that I think a lot of people are forgetting about is the fact that there were a lot of people who agreed with Doom.
Mm-hmm.
And that genie has not been put back in the bottle. It's actually something that comes up in the midway point of Chip's Cap run, where there are people who are literally sitting around talking about how, well, technically Doom wasn't wrong. He just didn't mark it. Like, here, I'll even show you what I'm talking about. When you get to, it's also in that very same issue that that I was referring to. I think this is this is it right here. Boom. Says vote for change. It's all bullshit. You and I both know these parties are for sale. They're only effective at keeping the money flowing. Doom had the right idea with bad marketing. Sure, take control. Just don't do it in an iron mask with the name Dr. Doom. And it goes on to say, we need to just find one of these guys, the Green Goblins or Red Skulls or whatever, and rebrand them. You know, put them in charge with a smiling face, and if you cross them, bam, bring on the bad guys. And then one of the dudes even talks about bringing back the leader. Talking about, oh yeah, man, one of those guys, the leader's in custody right now, depowered, but we know that never laughs. Barely needs the rebrand. A perfect name for what we want. It's people literally sitting around a table talking about how they could stage the next big coup to take everything over. These people aren't in the minority either. There's other people out there with kind of a similar sentiment. And basically, the UN is kind of trying to tamp that down. Like, they're trying to basically watch out for that shit. They're trying to keep Ross from becoming another Doom. Whereas Doom use magic and super and power, whatnot. Ross is just going to use pure like strength and fuckery. But
we feel you Hulk real quick.
Yeah. But the
I
thing
did think that was funny what you just showed with like a Green Goblin and just rebrand them. That's literally what Dark Reign was. We just rebranded the Green Goblin and turned him into the Iron Patriot, and we see how well that fucking turned out.
It never, like, because what was the thing people kept saying during Dark Reign? Siege.
It turned out like that.
Oh, no. Like that. Because, see, a lot of people forgot. I am painfully familiar with the whole fallout of Siege because I remember what happened. I remember the thing because like I said, you had to be reading. You had to be reading Dark Reign. You had to be reading Siege. But this right here, and I'm so glad you brought it up. This right here was the moment that everybody was fucking waiting for. And I'm not talking about readers. I'm talking about people inside of the Marvel Comics universe. There were so many heroes. There were so many villains. All of them were like, that motherfucker gonna flip at some point. They were like, nah, that motherfucker, he gon' crack. It ain't a matter of if, it's when.
That's one of my favorite parts. When you look at the other pages and they're like, told you.
Yeah, no, matter of fact, this right here is literally right here. The next thing, look at this shit right here. Tell me you, told you, time to go. You see, everybody, everybody knew, knew. It was literally like, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was
a
worth
funny
it.
moment because it's like, bro, y'all tried this already. It's quick how people forget shit, but just go ahead and go back to this whole shebang bang here with the.
Well, yeah. So basically, what's happening here is that the government's basically saying, y'all got to go. Y'all can't be a part of this. The UN is talking about fighting back against the whole thing. They're poo-pooing the whole idea. But ultimately, what's going to happen here, as opposed to the Avengers actually listening like last time and disbanding and staying out of the situation like they did at the end of Avengers Disassemble, which technically they didn't listen to that for very long because that's technically how you got the new Avengers. But they basically say, fuck it, we're gonna do it anyway. And you get the Avengers Assemble call out. They take flight. You see everybody all like lined up and flying out together. They got the Quinjet like riding high with them, and it's basically a murderer's row of characters, with the exception of like Captain America Sam Wilson, because he is the least powerful person in the group at that precise moment.
I'm not gonna let you just gloss over what happened before this, because there was another person who's supposed to be right along with him.
Oh yeah. Oh,
they got done so dirty.
Oh no, you're right. You here. Let's do this correctly.
So dirty. So even Tony Stark is asking the question that I have been asking y'all for weeks. Is having a good Spider-Man book worth it? Even Tony Stark said that way. Tony don't want him nowhere near this goddamn event, which is funny because when the dust clears, this nigga's on the Avengers.
Right? He's gonna be there anyway. What the fuck are we even doing?
For all my audio files, there's a shot Ernie shows toward the end of the comic where we have, like he said, a murderous row of just heavy hitting Avengers. But there's one person that was missing. Spider-Man. And Spider-Man is there for all of this. Why
he's there for the whole thing?
Missing? My amazing audience, y'all want to know why he missed? Because Tony said, you know what? You stay here. We need somebody to keep New York safe, basically.
Right?
The sideline Spider-Man. I'm telling you, even Tony Stark asking the question, is a good Amazing Spider-Man book worth it?
Is it worth it? It is not.
Because ain't nobody talking about my book.
Yeah, nope.
You see how we did Captain Marvel in the other pages, Peter. You saw we did her.
You don't want any of this.
Now we got this. Never got the goddamn ginger with the Hydra cap drip on. Your services would be better suited here, big time.
Yeah, because you look at this shit. We got Namor, got Invisible Woman, Human Torch, Vision. We got the Cult. We got the Cult here.
Hey, that's kind of hard.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of hard. The Colt is kind of hard.
Captain Colt.
That's kind of, and then you ruined it with Captain Colt. And then somebody said Captain Colt 45. Y'all ain't shit.
Yeah, Captain Colt 45. No.
What's funny about this shit to me, and it's only because I'm rereading House of X, seeing that Namor was so ready to be on this team to do it for Steve with him, and he talking to Bucky about it because Bucky is just in shambles because Steve Rogers got his shit rocked.
Oh, he got his shit deleted.
So it is pretty funny to see Namor saying, we're defenders. We have to do this we have to do it for the team, basically. But then when you go and read House of X with Namor, and it's just like, we want you to be here since you are a mutant Namor. We want you to be with. No, I'm better than y'all. No. Yep. But you'll do it for Steve Rogers. So it's just like the writing, bro. Like, so Namor of all people, it wants to stand for Steve, for Atlantis, and Rogers. The mutants couldn't get that.
Mutants couldn't get none of that. They're like, you know. Hey, look, Carter. You want to know what the mutants got?
We do not care.
See?
That was Namor. That was Namor during House of X.
The only reason I even caught that was just like I said, because I'm rereading House of X, and it's just seeing him adamantly just be like, no, I don't like people. Namor hit Krakoa with what all these goofy ass fans hit Dan Sot with. No, you begging.
Look, hey, you know what? I can tell you right now, this is Cyclops and them looking at him like, if Cyclops and everybody can see this shit, they just like, all right.
That motherfucker said Namor turns into Jason Whitlock when it comes to mutants.
Yes. Oh my God, he is
that
he
motherfucker
like
turns his
this?
little trident red, I'll flip this table.
Man, I swear to Christ. But no, Cyclops. See? That man said, all I hear is. That's all I hear. That's all I hear.
Oh,
it's crazy work, my boy. So look,
Okay.
yeah, like honestly, those are. Do I hate this? I don't hate it, but I don't like how it got where it had to get to. Like, I think there was better ways to show that the cult was who he was, that he was him without having to single-handedly shit on Captain Marvel in order to do it. Like, if you wanted to, you could have him solo the whole squad. But the thing is, why has only one character been made to look foolish in all this? And the fact that it's a character who already has a tough time of it, with, being able to win over naysayers, I feel like that was a specific choice. And, like I said, under normal circumstances, I rock with Chip Zdarsky, but this is one spot. This is one spot where I do not rock with him on, and it's how Carol was treated. And honestly, I feel like this was a choice. This was a choice.
Yeah.
And because here's the thing, I think the rest of the story is good. I think the rest of the story is good. It lines up with all the shit that Chip is doing in Captain America. It's lining up with all the shit that that Ross has done over the course of that Red Hulk miniseries and all the other stuff. That's like it lines up perfect. It lines up perfect. Honestly. Okay, I'm going to say something wild. I don't know if anybody's going to agree with me on this, but y'all remember how uninterested I was, how disinterested I was in Absolute Power? In the years prior? I was like, man, this is going to be some bullshit. I don't give a fuck about this book. And then I ended up actually giving it a chance and ended up really fucking loving it.
Yeah.
I feel the same thing could have happened with this book. It was like one of those things where it's like, I actually don't give a fuck about anything that's going on here, but actually, you know what? It's actually kind of good. It goes from being like, oh man, actually, I was wrong about this book. This book is fucking amazing. To I was somewhat wrong about this book. It's good. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, I'm not excited about this book. Like, and once again, it could just be because I'm a filthy Captain Marvel fan. But and the thing is, I don't want anyone saying that I'm a tourist.
Well, I'm not gonna say that to you. I'm not gonna say that to you because I felt the same way you did, and I'm not as big a Carol Danvers fan as you are.
Yeah.
I would like to be a Carol Danvers fan, but so I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case for you, bro, because I feel the same way you do, and I am not as big a stan as your ass is when it comes to Captain Marvel.
I mean, because look, I got this right here. A lot of people might not remember this, but yeah, this right here, these books right here, Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, Heroes Born. This is basically Carol's whole run. Not the what was it? I guess would be like volume 2 or 3 or whatever. It doesn't have that. It has all like the original shit, all the original like Ms. Marvel shit leading up to the ill-fated Avengers 200 that we don't talk about.
Good.
Basically everything leading up to that, and then also we got the Kelly Thompson joint, which, by the way, yes, I checked. I did ask her to double check with her how she felt about the renaming. The renaming of the Captain, the back half of this Captain Marvel omnibus, because this is only the first 25. The remaining 25 will be in that second one. She still feels that way. If anyone's but yes, that said, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stick with it, but I'm not gonna hold you, man. If I see any more like right now, Chip got one strike on him. He got one strike on him right now, and it was that Captain Marvel. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching it.
For him to put her on his Avengers squad, because he only has one. He only has one strike with me, Chip Zdarsky. This is something Ernie has brought up before. He gives you 3 books. He only has one strike, and that was that Red Fist saga in Daredevil. I don't put a strike on him for Batman. Reason being, didn't read it. So he only got.
If you did, it might be
He
two.
only got Daredevil. I read a little bit of that Joker Year One book. That boy, I said, yeah, have a good one. Have a good one.
No, I'm
but
good.
I think with him putting her on his Avengers team, he will do better. Just like I thought it was funny that he is getting Spider-Man the fuck out of here. And the first thing I was going to say here was maybe that's just because he don't want to write Spider-Man anymore since he's written him before. But now you're going to put him on your fucking Avengers team. So you just want to break from him for now. I thought it was kind of funny that we're sidelining Spider-Man because now we need you here, big dog, as opposed to Ultimate Endgame where it's like, no, come on, Peter, and then he gets clapped. So we need we need Spider-Man, we need Peter here, we need all the heavy hitters we can get, and then he just get dealt with. But
yeah,
that with my only complaint being the characterization of Carol Danvers in that little moment. I enjoyed this first issue for sure. I really want to. I'm kind of like you, where I'm still at the point of being really, really surprised that we are doing this much with Thunderbolt Ross and the Red Hulk.
Yeah.
So they got me from that aspect of it because I really want to see where this is going and what's going to happen to where Captain Marvel, Luke Cage, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Daredevil are the last ones standing. I really want to see how we're going to get to that point, especially with the Colt being this new member on the squad. So I would give this one a thumbs up for sure, but just if that Captain Marvel little portion made you want to put this back on the shelf and wait for the next issue to come out, and then you want to read that one to see if they do any better, I wouldn't be mad at you. I wouldn't be mad at you at all. We did let Al Ewing rock with here's the thing though, highlight. I trust Chip, he'll get it together. We let Al Ewing rock with some misses. Chip will turn it around. Here's my thing though. Everybody lets Al Ewing rock with his misses. But you can still call out those misses. That was all that just happened here. Let me see.
Oh,
this looks like Absolute Power, and I'm hoping the outcome with Absolute Power will be the same for Ernie, to where he didn't really care about it. He thought the Avengers team was raggedy, and then when we finished this event, hey, Chip Zdarsky did his thing. So I'm hoping that happens again with Armageddon.
Yeah, I hope so. Look, my concern is just that, like, if this is how you're writing Carol now, I'm scared to see how you're going to be writing her when she's actually like on when she's actually like the main focus, or not the main focus, but like she's one of a handful of characters.
She's gonna have to be the leader of this squad. You can't tell me ain't nobody else the leader of this team but like, Carol Danvers.
Yeah, no, there's honestly, even as much as I would love to see a Luke Cage led Avengers, I'm sorry, with Captain Marvel in the squad, it ain't happening. I'm sorry,
hoping
it's not.
I'm gonna hold on to maybe this was the humble pie she needed, and now Chip's gonna write her better throughout the rest of this. That's what I'm holding on.
I hope so. I just wish it didn't have to be that way. Like you know what? I feel like if you're gonna write a character, and I don't know, maybe Chip does read Captain Marvel. I don't know, but this instance was, I don't know. I felt like this was a motherfucker that does not read Captain Marvel writing Captain Marvel. That's what I felt like. That's what I felt. Says she gonna be frothing at the mouth by issue 3, probably. You know what it's gonna be?
With the white eyes, like you just got like a Pokemon just got knocked out.
No, you know what? Oh wait, I want to see if I can find. I want to see if I can find this image. Some of y'all probably know which one I'm looking for. But no, this right here. This here, I think I found it. he gonna have her looking like this by the time it's all said and done.
I hope not.
He's gonna be like she'll be like, God damn it, I'm Captain Marvel, and I'm gonna go rush in half cock just like the big boys do. Like, I'm sorry, I hate that shit. I hate when women are written in such a way where like all they can be is irrational. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That's not that like I said. I've been reading Carol Danvers for a long time, since I was a kid. That was not Carol Danvers. I don't know who that white lady was that was in that book, but that is yeah. We don't need Captain Karen. Exactly. That like exactly. I do not need Captain Karen. Get Captain Karen the fuck away from me. I do not want it. I do not need it. Sam I am. I do not fucking need it. No,
Ooh, you know what? That's a good way to say it, John. So it was cheap heat. He took the cheap way to show Colt's power.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That's 100%. It's
absolutely.
It reminds me, you know what it is? John Stewart, thank you for saying it that way, because you know what it is? How many of y'all remember when they first put Brock Lesnar on the scene?
Mm-hmm.
Remember who they had him squash?
Mm-mm.
Y'all remember who they had him squash?
They wanted him to squash, and he quit.
And he was like, nope. They're like, hey, Stone Cold, we need you to come over here right quick.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
They're like, man, we need you to come over here right quick, Stone Cold. He was like, nah, I'm taking my ball and going home, man. Fuck that bullshit.
I saw an Instagram clip about it. That man said he hung up that phone, went fishing, and went and got another beer. I said, I ain't even mad at him. Ain't even mad at him. Oh yeah, that's
yeah. No, that was yeah. A lot of people don't remember that shit. A lot of people don't remember that shit, but that was okay. So I'm gonna show y'all a timeline. We're talking about this was 2002 SummerSlam.
Okay.
2002 SummerSlam. Brock came out and laid The Rock down. And I'm not saying he didn't lay down Rocky Maivia. He didn't lay down Nation of Domination Rock. He laid down WWF Champion Rock.
Undisputed champion.
Crazy. Yeah, he was undisputed champion. Crazy work. Said Austin walked out the X Mansion indefinitely. He's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be diabolical. See Carol break up a black cookout. Yeah, see, no, we can't. See, I can't have that. See, Marvel, I need y'all to stop. I need y'all to fucking stop, because y'all are getting diabolical with this shit. I'm just saying. But that said, no. See, The Rock's no lose clause. That was Hollywood.
That was movies. Okay.
Yeah, that was movies. We're talking about a Rock. Okay, when did the hold on, wait. When did The Mummy Returns come out? When did Mummy Returns? Okay, so
Lord have mercy, I went and saw that in theaters. Jesus Christ.
So we're talking about a Rock who was still flying high off of I think the Scorpion King was the most he had. He wasn't the movie star we knew him as quite yet. Now, if you would have said this shit was 2012 or 2022, oh no, The Rock would not have been squashed by a Brock Lesnar like that. At least not totally. So yeah, no. That is we weren't quite there just yet. Okay? We weren't quite there yet. What was up?
I said it wrong. What's
that?
I pulled up Armageddon, and that was another thing okay. Apologies.
What was up?
The Spider-Man aspect of it. We talked a lot about the Captain Marvel stuff, but the Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah.
Another reason I didn't like the sidelining of it was just because it was Peter saying that
Oh, it was above his
basically, it was above his pay grade. He basically made Peter just like, he made him a cornball almost to me.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think anytime we've read any Spider-Man story or any event with Spider-Man in it, he was the one that he wants to go and help everybody in need. You know, look at ends of the earth. No one else dies or nobody dies and stuff like that. And basically what happened is it was kind of disrespectful. It was a conversation between Tony and Peter where basically if Steve Rogers asked Spider-Man to go do this, he would do it. But with it being Tony that's asking Peter Parker to do it, man, I saw Iron Man 2, big dog. That's the way it came off. That's the way it came off from Peter. Like, oh dog, I saw Spider-Man 2. I'm just some dude. I'm just a guy from Queens. Like, I thought that was a way to write Peter as someone who has written a lot of good Spider-Man to make him seem like I'm too regular for this event when Spider-Man has been involved in several Avengers events and like
motherfucker been in space. Motherfucker been fucking with magic. Come on, bro. Like I'm sorry. This is, man, I'm not gonna hold you. If I didn't know any better, I would have assumed Bendis was writing this. I'm not gonna hold you.
Wow. That's
I would have assumed. I would have assumed. I'm sorry. I would have. Because so many liberties are being taken with characters. It's like, dude, are we supposed to sit here and pretend like these characters don't get caught up in shit like this all the time and deal? Like, oh, so this one time, so Thunderbolt Ross was the bridge too far. Okay, all right.
Okay.
This is why we need to cut down. This is why we need to cut down on all these events, because now we're coming up with contrived reasons for why people aren't present. Yeah, I'm gonna say, dude, literally, this motherfucker literally had the goddamn had a fucking Doctor Strange cape and shit, was flying around and fighting juggernauts and shit.
Oh, you talking about the deaths of the
8 deaths of
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah,
I was still thinking about the ends of the earth shit when he was all in space. So yeah, just to have him be
too.
like, man, but the government though, they said they don't want us to do that. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. If it was Steve Rogers asked me to do it, maybe like. Yeah, that was a choice. Where is T'Challa? So T'Challa shows up in one instance. Basically, T'Challa is preparing Wakanda just in case Ross feels the need to show up there and try to take over on behalf of what he is calling, what Thunderbolt Ross is calling, New America. This is the new America. This is the better America. So Amara was at a UN summit where they agreed that the heroes are not to show up, which they're going to do anyway. That's what Ernie just let you all know about. But yeah. Basically T'Challa is just preparing Wakanda just in case y'all decide to step.
Y'all want to. That man said, "Look," he said, "You come on over if you want to."
Yeah,
but shit ain't gonna be sweet. Which, I mean, this part, I was at least glad that Chip didn't forget that Black Panther exists, because I feel like it's an easy thing for many people to do, because that was something, like, once again, going back and reading some old Avengers storylines, I was like, God damn, they just act like Black Panther ain't shit. Like, that motherfucker just don't be nowhere. He's a king. He can't be hanging out with us.
Ooh, that's a good point, Pastor Troy, which is a hell of a name, by the way. Spider-Man got his ass whooped by a Phoenix-powered Magic and Colossus in Avengers vs. X-Men. And he got his ass whooped on purpose just to hold them off so that the Avengers and Wolverine and them could do some shit behind the scenes. I remember that issue now that you bring it up. So that was a Phoenix-powered Magic and Colossus, but now you don't want it, like, you don't want to go fight a Red Hulk and you don't want to go fight some Hulks?
That's crazy, dude. I'm sorry. I can't get jiggy with that.
We were stuck on Captain Marvel so long, I completely forgot about that Spider-Man shit. But yeah, that's another instance of of some nastiness, but I'm gonna give you some grace because again, you only got one strike, and it was the Red Fist saga. It's been some years since then. It's been some years.
Yes, it has.
I'm gonna give you a little bit. Give you a little bit of
Oh,
grace.
something that I missed earlier, and I want to make sure we get on this. We got us a super chat from a little bit back.
Let me hear it.
Got a $10 super chat here from Denial. Says, I get or no, wait. Did I get no, wait, where did it go? I was literally, oh, here it is right here. Black Phoenix 77. This is what it was. 29 months. The Blerd Club Gold Mine. Says, happy Saturday. It says, happy Saturday, y'all. I picked up Ticina #1 and Destination Kill #1 last time I was at the comic book store and got the fist up. Like, hey, we appreciate you. Appreciate you. Also, hope you enjoyed Ticina. If you haven't done so already, since you got the physical copy, and I think I don't know if you saw it in the interview, but there is a QR code at the back of the book. Where did... Oh, they're down here. That's why. The books that TJ was talking about sending me came in the mail yesterday.
Okay.
So now I got here. I'm gonna do this. I got the Nicholas Draper Ivy joint.
Okay.
And I got the No Color Aletha Martinez joint right here. But just so y'all know, I don't know if any of y'all have picked up Ticina #1. There is a thing at the back of the book. There is a QR code. It's a QR code in the back. And basically you can read the full Okemos series. If you click that, if you scan that QR code, you can read the full Okemos series that has been released thus far for free. Completely removing the barrier for entry.
Somebody just paused this live stream to steal your QR code real quick.
I mean, they probably did, but I like I said, it might have been too blurry, but you never know. But no,
what's these other super chats, or are we cut?
Oh yeah. Here, let's go here. We've got let's see here. Here we go. This is where okay, I got these. So we got one right here. Freddie Lane says, do you think Green Hulk will pull up in the Armageddon with the $2 super chat? Oh, I think we might have answered.
We did this.
We did get this one earlier. I don't think we're gonna see that, man. We got Gokon Freeman says, wait, Sam Wilson still eat fried chicken even though his powers with birds? Hey.
Pocket sand.
Don't you worry about it.
Maybe it's that chick in with the apostrophe in. You don't know. It's that simple truth. You be getting the Kroger in them. That's what that is.
Wait. No, this man ain't getting Impossible Chicken. And then we've also got Gabriel Knight says, happy Saturday, Blurco. It's been a minute just silently listening and showing support. We appreciate you. And we always love to have you back. I know, like I said, hey, sometimes it'd be a while. That's okay, man. You got to take care of business, and we appreciate you dropping back in. Also, thank you for that 1999 super chat, and we're glad to have you back. Thank you. I hope you have been well. What else? There was something else. There was another one that just this is another one. Gokon Freeman with the 5 says, Chip Zdarsky, the reason Carol going Captain Karen, a new Avengers book coming later this year. Check the haircut. No, that is something I did peep.
That lady you showed with big ass eyes, her and Carol, if you look at the Avengers one, it kind of close.
Yeah. Oh no, like boom, look right there. And then hold on, wait. Do I still have it? Here, let me. I think I got rid of it. Hold on. Wait. Here, let's do it like this. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so here. Yeah. Boom. You got that right there? Boom. Dang. I don't know, man. It's close. It's close.
You got to pay attention, Freddie Lane. Not having Hulk in Armageddon is wild. Well, Hulk isn't even the Hulk you know if you're not reading Infernal Hulk, big dog. Banner is completely off the board. That's not
Mhm.
even the Hulk big time.
Yeah.
But that's something I did not think about. If you actually want to put that in perspective,
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know when these take place. But the Avengers basically got
yeah.
a war on two fronts that are both Hulk related.
Which is funny when you consider that they were supposed to have a Hulk crossover event that I believe got pushed back.
Yeah, Infernal War got pushed to next year.
Yeah, so maybe that was why. Maybe they felt there was too much Hulk going on. You know they got to fit in 6 more crossovers between then and there anyway. So yeah, that way you forget that they had a Hulk storyline running, because you know that's going to be a thing. Because I think, what was it? The most recent issue that I can recall, was it 7? I think it was 7.
Yeah, that was 7. So they've already came up with a solicit for the trade of Infernal Hulk. So Infernal Hulk is getting 10.
Yes. Also, I ain't gonna hold you. The fact that they're putting these books out with no polybag
Mm.
and just watching people get folded up, like, here, I don't want to look, fuck it, I'm gonna show this because this is diabolical. This shit was diabolical, and I think the world needs to know. This motherfucker literally folded somebody up. Like, when I say folded, this motherfucker literally folded somebody up. There is no polybag in sight on this book, and we just got the Hulk just casually putting motherfuckers in all kind of crazy holds. So yeah.
The even stranger part about this is it's got 3 more issues left. So this book is going to end in August.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't even know when in 2027 the event for this book is going to start.
No.
That's 4, 5, maybe 6 months of just dead air since the book itself is going to be finished, that we have to wait for the event to continue the book that's already finished. Because Avengers Armageddon is fine. I enjoyed it.
Right.
But what did you do? Did you swip DNX out for Infernal War? I'm confused. That's a lot of dead air. You think that people are going to have to wait and then have to remember, oh yeah, that Hulk thing was happening. So that's very strange. That is very, very strange.
So, I can basically tell you right now, Banner will probably be back midway through this or towards the end, maybe, because they do kind of leave a hint in Infernal Hulk that, like, he's about to come back. But the thing is, if you're wondering where Hulk is, because basically the Hulk and Banner, they're so separated that the Infernal Hulk that's running around, that's a demon with Hulk's body, like just running roughshod. So you kind of have to be cognizant of that before really worrying too much about the rest of it. I think by the time you get to the whatever is the ultimate end of Armageddon, I'm sure Hulk, like Banner Hulk, will be around.
You just don't have to wait like 4 or 5 months to see the continuation of that. We only got 2 questions that I see for us as well
in the Discord. Gotcha.
Yep. One of them, they had one of your goddamn moments. They had one of your in stock moments.
Shit. Well, goddamn.
First question we got, Ernie, is from Mutant Crash Out. He said, "Morning, Blerd Carter. I just wanted to say your boy relapsed on Omnis this month. I ordered a metric fuck ton of them. A lot of good releases. That's an Ernie moment like a motherfucker. When I'm just getting a text of him cussing me out and just seeing that cart. I just wanted to ask if y'all are looking forward to any omnibus releases this year. If so, which titles? Me personally, I'm eating good with all these X-Men releases. Honestly, now that I have House of X Powers of 10, I think I'm good on X4. Nah, I'm lying. Because I do, when Generation X23 come out in a trade, I'm probably going to get that. I do like that book.
I think I saw something about Generation X proper getting, I know they have an epic collection that I kind of want, but I was hoping they would get like a full Generation X omnibus.
Gotcha.
That I would be fucking over the moon about.
Yeah.
Oh, that is one that I want it, but I'm kind of iffy. I'm kind of iffy on it because my opinions of a certain company have not changed. But the milestone one I'm gonna let slide because the final milestone compendium comes out very soon. But I'm only letting that slide because I already paid for it. But
So since we bringing them up, the one that I was looking at is because of you, because this was your goddamn recommendation to me that I ended up enjoying. The second half of Tom Taylor's Nightwing Omni is coming out.
Yeah, I forgot about.
So I do want to get that because I appreciate that recommendation because I thought that shit was fire.
I thought they forgot about it. I literally thought they forgot about it.
No, that's supposed to be coming out this year. On the Marvel side of things,
yeah,
I haven't seen anything that I was just looking forward to that I can remember off the top of my head. That's not current.
I can. Go ahead.
Black Panther Intergalactic. I do want that when it comes out. I really do. I really enjoyed that.
I'm gonna show you what I see. This is here. I'm gonna show you what I see. So, this is what came out this week.
We really got to get back to doing this. We got to get back to doing this.
So, Batman Superman's World's Finest, the deluxe edition volume 1 hardcover came out, which I'm not gonna lie, I was reading this.
Yeah, instead of it being the first 5, it's the first 11.
Yes, the first 11. It's got some stuff from Detective. But here, hold up. I hate how they do this because it always like undoes. Always undoes. Here, we'll do that. Okay. Get that out of the way. What I did want to point out too is this right here, Department of Truth.
Finally?
Yeah, finally. This is issues 18 through 33.
Jesus, this shit took forever.
Yeah, so they're finally doing that. It says experience the complete conspiracy. So yeah, basically you're gonna finally get to get on that. Also, this is the thing I was kind of alluding to earlier. This is because they don't call it the Captain Marvel by Kelly Thompson. It's Captain Marvel Highest, Furthest, Fastest Omnibus. And this is gonna have issues 27 through 50. The Captain Marvel annual, and it's gonna have some X-Men stuff in there, and clearly some of the Empire shit, which I don't really care about, but that's the only way that you get her sister, her Quody Finger's sister. That's how you get Binary, the Return of Binary, which I'm all for, but that's another story altogether. Where to go? Oh wait, actually, kind of slick like this cover, but I want that one. That's the one that's gonna get got. Blink and you'll miss it. This is our boys right here.
Who's that?
Ethan S. Parker and Griffin.
Yeah.
That's our boys right here. Ethan S. Parker, Griffin Sheridan, who we talked to not too terribly long ago. This is that book they were telling us about. Blink and you'll miss it. Over at
I did need to start that one. Oh shit, something that's coming out in conjunction with, this was just announced because I saw it on Omar's channel. Something that you might be giddy about. It's in conjunction with Skybound and Marvel. They're coming out with an artist edition of Daniel Warren Johnson's Beta Ray Bill series.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a surprise to find out. That was a surprise. Coming out in February. He's releasing his Zdarsky comic news as one thing. I forgot about that.
That's gonna be a thing. Also, I didn't know this wasn't out yet. This the Brand New Day Omnibus Volume 3. I didn't know that wasn't out yet. I figured we had...
because they've been reprinting, or people have been begging for a reprint of Volume 2, and then they came out with Volume 1 as like the compact joints. There's not Ghost Rider, Godzilla.
Oh yeah. We got a Godzilla End of the Reign.
I need to go pick that first one up with Dead Earth.
Yeah. This one, right here, Dead Zone. That one we got that trade out now. Or not out now, but it'll be out later this month. I mean.
Yeah, and that's also Ethan and
yes.
Parker. Yep.
Oh yes.
Yep.
So I mean, these are all like good picks. Honestly, I don't think there's a bad one in the bunch. Thundercats Volume 3 will be dropping into this month.
I need one of these Thundercats to come out, but the hardcover and the trade, it just be the Nasty Eye. I would buy it if it was just the Nasty Eye, bro.
Give it time. You might get your wish. By the way, Captain America, we were talking about. Captain America, Chip Zdarsky, right there. Boom.
Yeah. First trade is coming out. Ooh,
I want to see. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just the first 5. Okay, never mind. I got excited.
So Bulletproof is getting an Invincible cover. That is dope. I have to. That's
happy
good for
about
me to
that.
know because I've been buying. That's the new edition for anyone who don't know.
Yeah,
it's the same stuff that's in the OG trades. They've just been released. Image has been releasing them in a smaller, like compact comic size, and they all get new covers from Ryan Otley. So yeah, I need to get that. That's number 16.
Does this have any back matter on it? I wonder, do these have any back matter?
Not that I can remember. I have to go run over there and grab one of them. I have 14 of them. There will be 25 total. Yes, I'm buying 25 of these little bastards because I didn't want the compendiums. So
Damn.
yes,
also
that's a thing.
Shout out to Capwolf right here, getting the shout out to Capwolf. Sam and Twitch, they're getting their volume 2.
Okay.
I was looking to see if there was anything else. I'm kind of looking. Now we're going. Oh, here, this is what you were talking about. This is that back.
Oh, that's the cover for it. They changed the cover. That's dope.
Yeah, they changed. So yeah, basically we got Nightwing and Batgirl giving each other eyeballs.
Yeah, if you all loved Hawkeye, you would like this book. I'm really happy because I'm happy I took this recommendation from Ernie. I am.
Yeah, I told you it's good shit, dude. Tom Taylor, like.
I felt like Bloodletter already came out, Captain D.
Bloodletter already dropped. To my understanding,
I feel like that Ben came out.
Yeah, that's been out. Also, this right here, I'm looking forward to this. Be Not Afraid. This is gonna be a nice one.
Boy, I thought you were pointing at Deadpool. I feel like yuck.
Nigga,
what is that paying? Wait. Oh, that's a trade. That's
yeah,
a trade. You already got that there.
Yeah, it's basically they're reprinting this one. It's a reprint.
Got you.
I meant to put in the filters to not show reprints. But I forgot. I'm trying to see I'm not really seeing a whole heap of
Are you going to get that classic Gargoyles that's coming out? I don't know if you know about
because it
that
kept
one.
getting pushed back. It kept I had it pre-ordered on Amazon and I just ended up just removing it. I ended up removing the pre-order because I had all 3 of them added, plus something else Gargoyles related. And every couple of weeks I would get an updated email saying the date's been pushed back. And it was for all of them. And I got so sick and tired of my inbox being full of it's been pushed back. I was like, no, take shit out. I was like, I don't want shit no more. I don't want it. Call me when the solicit is up. And then this is where we got
Lord, they're finally re-releasing it.
What's that? Oh, talking about
Infamous Iron Man.
Yeah, Infamous. You know why they are.
Well, one of them reasons is because that shit, when it originally came out, it had a different cover. That shit sold out quick. That's a reprint.
Yes. Also, we got a volume 2 coming. Volume 2 Ghost Pepper, because 12 just came out this week, I believe.
Book I almost got for you the other day, Hunter in the Dusk.
Yeah, see, and this is the one I've been waiting on because I don't know if you remember this. I don't know if you remember this or not, but so Hunger in the Dusk, the last issue or 2 didn't release in stores. It was released digitally, I believe. Yeah.
Yep. That's why I was gonna try to get you book 1 because I didn't know if you had it.
Yeah, Hunger in the Dusk. I love this series. I need to get book 1 as well. Because I think when they did book 2, I think I almost bought book 1, but then something made me wait. But and I think I was waiting to see if they were gonna do book 1 and 2 together.
Gotcha.
But I, like I said, I was buying the single issues up to that point, but then like they were like, oh yeah, by the way, psych. But no, this is a fantastic book. It's literally just a high fantasy story about an alliance and a fragile alliance between humans and orcs and other like fantastical creatures against a dark force from like long before that had been forgotten. It's really good shit. Also, G. Willow Wilson on it, so you know it's gonna be good. Also, I love being able to say the name Chris Wildgoose because, yeah, that's who's the artist for that. It's insane. Yeah, I keep looking. I keep clicking. Oh, the Big Burn, Lord, not the Big Burn. Okay.
That's a distillery book for the people that don't know.
Yes.
Here's what's funny. I'm gonna keep this quick, Ernie. When I got rid of some books and some trades that I did not read anymore. Some of them I gave to a library. The other group of them I gave, and the others I gave to my LCS. Kept that though, because I really liked the Big Burn because I had that in single issues. But I gave them a whole pile of distillery books I had gotten for like $1 in them. So I said, hey, I just want to bring these in for store credit so I can go get some other stuff. But these single issues, y'all just have them. That girl bust out laughing.
Damn.
Because it's still, she's like, wait, did you buy these from here? I said, yeah, that's why y'all stickers are still on them. You can just put them motherfuckers right back in the box.
They put them right back on this motherfucker.
Like,
that man said, you just gonna put them
their
on there.
hardcover is coming out. The hardcover that took so long to come out, I just said, fuck it, and bought the 3 single issues. Because yes, that is a 3-issue hardcover that took multiple years to come out.
Actually, there's a couple on here I'm seeing now that I didn't realize didn't already
Phantom.
have. Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, the Phantom, and the thing is, I checked out a couple of issues of the recent Mad Cave Phantom. It's actually not bad. Like, it's actually like pretty fucking good. Ray Fox on it. So yeah, this is I'm here for this. I'm here for this. Nice little 152 page trade. This is another book I've been meaning to get on too. This is an Oni Press joint right here. High Strangeness. I was familiar obviously with Christian Ward, but I wasn't very familiar with Daniel Noah. So I was like, oh, let me see what's going on here. And it looks like everybody's kind of sharing duties on this book. We got the one of the writers is the artist and the colorist. There's also another artist and colorist, and so on and so forth. I was like, okay, cool. We'll see what happens. But this kind of seemed like something I would be that I'd be interested in. Definitely gonna check this out. And I didn't mean for this to turn into like a whole thing. I apologize, but yeah, let's look away. Avert our eyes. Avert our eyes. We're not gonna look anymore because I could be here all day.
The only other question in the Discord, real quick, is afternoon, Blerd and Carter. Hope you're doing well. I got another India book I'm curious about. Even though I know you meant India, I'm gonna say it exactly how your ass typed it. It's called Czarface by Czar Comics. Do you know anything about them? I do because I saw this book on the shelf this week.
Oh,
it
wow.
was just like, oh, Wu-Tang. And then I went on about my business.
This man.
I wasn't a Wu-Tang dude like that. But I do know about Czarface. If it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
That looks interesting. It looks like I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. I can kind of look at it and tell it's probably not for me per se, but I'm definitely interested. I'm like I'm and I guess here let's not play around. Here I'll pull this up so y'all can see it right quick before we move on. But yeah, this is it right here. I'm assuming this is the right one.
That's the one I saw.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Like I said, I don't think it would be for me personally, but it is what it is. That said, what you said that was all we got? That was all we got?
Oh, no, that's all we got. I see a question in the chat real quick. I think you can answer this because I think you've ordered for them before. You've ordered from Midtown Comics, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay, we got somebody in the chat. T.O. Davis. He said he just started a Midtown Comics pull list. What should he expect as far as shipping? Like, how long would it take on average for stuff to get to his home? I feel like you can't answer that part, but what could he expect on shipping?
Actually, I can. So here's the thing.
Oh.
Shipping's gonna be fairly reasonable, though I will say, like, the more you buy, the more you're gonna be able to knock off of shipping. Because I think, like, at a certain point, they'll like be like, "Hey, all right, you ordered this much. Here, we'll either give you free shipping or discounted shipping."
Okay.
But I will say that when I ordered the here, I can actually pull it from right here. Oh, by the way, I didn't get to show this off, so you know what? Maybe I will. Hold on. Where did I put it? I think it might be over here, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Wow, shit. Did I like fucking hide it from myself? Yeah, here it is. Bam, found it. Oh my god, there it goes. Okay, so
Oh, you prick! I forgot you bought it because I wanted that cover.
I got this. This came from this wasn't from Midtown Comics though. This was this was a Sanford Green shop exclusive for the Spider-Man Superman crossover. Sanford Green did this bad boy. Got Spider-Punk, Static, Miles Morales, and Steel on the cover. But no, when they did the second print of the Dakota incident, it took it was a week after the book came out that I got mine. But then sometimes they ship stuff really quickly. It's really weird. It's strange and unusual to me, but like I'll basically say if you buy books directly from them, don't expect to get them on New Comic Book Day. Maybe expect to get them by the next New Comic Book Day, depending on what it was. Like if it's like a hotly sought after title, it might take them a minute. But if it's something that isn't necessarily the creme de la creme, like the new hotness, like case in point, when I was trying to get all those extra Dakotaverse, or not Dakotaverse, but Dakota Incident variants, it took a while to get those together because there was a limited quantity. But yeah, it is what it is. But I do recommend it.
Or is it one of them in stock minutes?
Man, look, I'll put this. Midtown's better than in stock on that. I will say that. They're better than in stock on that. But then again, in stock caught me slipping because when I ordered that Criminal, because that shit showed up almost right after I ordered it. I was like, damn, that was quick. Also, I forgot to mention too while we're talking about this.
What else you got?
This I did get from Midtown.
Okay.
The Russell Dodderman cover. I did get this from Midtown, and this took about a week from when I ordered it. Also, I got my copies of. I feel like I'm the last motherfucker to get them too, because I've seen motherfuckers that don't deserve them get them before me. But I got my copies of Blackenstein. The monster Blackenstein, not to be confused with Blackenstein. Also got the Death of Bobby Hart, another David F. Walker joint. I got this with it because I missed that Kickstarter. Got a silent version of Blackenstein.
Oh wow!
And I also got this Sanford Green variant cover as well.
Okay.
So yeah, your boy was getting hooked up this week.
Okay. We do have two more super chats we need to read real quick, real fast. One is from I am Gregor D with the $4.99.
Sorry, I had to read that.
I saw it. He said, "Are we getting a Storm hardcover?" It's completely doubtful that we will get a hardcover with how Earth's Mightiest Mutant went. I think what you will get is a Storm complete collection by like a Storm by Moreira Ayodele, where you'll get the 12 and the Earth's Mightiest Mutant, but a hardcover, boy, stop. No, you're not getting that. Gokhan Freeman with the 5 saying, "Let's all comment the GIF meme with the rabbit with the big pocket watch under Marvel and DC's Twitter on Juneteenth."
Oh man. Yeah, look, it's gonna be interesting here in the next couple of months. That's all I'm gonna say. I also, yes, I did get this one. This one, the Dan Mora joint. I did cop that from Midtown.
Yeah. Okay. Captain Diesel 24 said, "Carter, you ever think about writing? Don't have to think about it because I've done it before. I used to love writing. I've written a script for a video that I was supposed to do, and it did not come to fruition because Carter had the idea, and I relayed this to Ernie. Carter had the idea to do this week tonight for comics. And I had written the script out. I even had the fake audience laughter in there for cues of when I was doing stuff, because that's how I was going to do it. And then I just didn't. But no, I don't have to think about writing, because once I start, I can't stop. I used to love doing that when I was in school. So no, that's not a thing. It used to be a thing. It's not as big of a thing now. But when I did that script for that video that just never came to fruition, oh dog, the laugh tracks were in there, and that shit would have killed it, because I'm a comedic genius. You all have told me that I'm fucking hilarious on here every week. So yes, that's the answer to that question. So I feel like that question was asked because of that fucking. Is Carter gonna write the foreword in Ernie's book?
Yeah. Well, I can say this much. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I guess this is kind of tangential to that. Kevin says, when that Heart of the Darkness trade dropping? When I have 5 issues.
Niggas want trades, and he ain't even.
I haven't got the second.
From.
Yeah, I'm still messing around with script 4, and issue 5 is going to be a double issue. So like, so I mean, yeah, it's just know that it is definitely something that'll be done. But when it does, you please believe, I'm not coming out of pocket for that one. That's a Kickstarter all day. Because I don't know, even with Gavin putting me on about Mixam, I'm like, yeah, that's still a lot of money. Like I might be okay. I want to show y'all something. I'm gonna be real quick with this. So I want to show y'all the website that Gavin showed me. So basically what you would have to do if you wanted to make a comic book. We're just gonna do comic book. Just comic book. Here, let's do this. Boom. There you go. Let's say you want to do paperback. Okay, we got paperback. Okay. Now I want you to bear in mind something. Look at the number of where to go. Okay, so this is a quantity of 100 comics that are 8 pages. Okay, so if I do okay, here. So it would be Heart of the Darkness is the first issue is 32 pages. The second issue I think is like 28, something like that. 3 is kind of in the same boat. Oh wow, they won't even let you go up past 96. Oh wait, but here, let's do it. If I do it like this, let's see if it lets me change it. Okay, it does let me change it. So like basically it would have to be a hardcover, and then basically for a trade, we'd be looking at like somewhere in the neighborhood of like 172 pages. So you can kind of see right now where we're at. And the quantity is 10. I'd be able to get 10 books printed for $202. Now, if I wanted to print 100, it would be 1,200. Here, let me zoom this in so y'all can see it even better. There you go. It would be $1,289 if I wanted to do that, which would be insane. So fuck, I got 5 on a big dog. But no, if we go to like, okay, so if we go to like paperback, yeah, I'm aware. Thank you. So just to give you an idea, to print 100, and here, let's bring this number down, because yeah, we want to keep it accurate. To print 100 would be like be almost $300 for me to print a single issue at that cost. So we'll like I said, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. And I'm gonna get some printed. And then I also got one here from Mike. Yeah, I just saw your other message. I did see the question. We're gonna pull that one up now. We see question: have you seen the hate that John Watts has been getting online from Spider-Man fans? To them, he's like the Zeb Wells of Spider-Man directors. It's crazy how he's more liked by Star Wars fans. Wait a minute, why are people hating on John Watts? Like what did John Watts?
I was gonna say, seeing as how he had, what is it, 3 successful Spider-Man films?
Yeah.
Like, who's mad at him about what? Spider-Man. Here's the thing, y'all. Whether it's comics, whether it's film, whether it's fucking television, Spider-Man fans are always going to be angry about something. Point blank, period.
Yeah.
Water, Spider-Man fan mad about something? Water is wet. The sky is blue. Not in LA because there's a lot of smog. I can't see the sky that far.
Not the smog.
Like, come on, dog. We gotta stop that. Fuck out of here, Spider-Man.
I don't understand this shit. I personally don't understand this shit. And I'm gonna tell you,
He's got a good Spider book, still mad. Jesus Christ.
See, this is why I said don't give the motherfucker shit. Stop giving these folks good Spider-Man books, because they gonna complain regardless. You know they're gonna like, honestly, I bet they just thought that shit up just out of nowhere, apropos of nothing. Here is another one we got. This is from Highlight. Says, question: is there another Marvel villain you believe needs a Red Hulk glow up? Oh man,
good question.
A glow up? A villain that's been left in the cold? Man, shit. That is actually real, because I mean, to be fair, a lot of them have been lately.
Well, the villain I had in my head, I'm like, no, that's too easy of an answer. I don't want to see anything from them ever again. I don't want to say a Spider-Man villain because that was 2 that popped into my head just now. A Red Hulk glow up for a villain. That's a good question. There's a lot. God damn.
Well, because what they
shut up. I'm deleting that.
J. Jonah
Jameson.
You know what? I could see a case being made for some like older characters. Like, I think Ultron needs a glow up, because I feel like they don't know what to do with that dude anymore now. Even though technically he's gotten a glow up in the past, but I mean, I don't think people took it as seriously as maybe they probably should. You've also got I feel like they kind of slick tried to do it. Yeah, they tried to give what's his face? They tried to do it with Red Skull, and I think that kind of went about the way I think everybody thought it was going to go. Nowhere fast. Yeah.
They've already done that with the Hood. You weren't reading Benjamin Percy's Ghost Rider Run. Yeah. That boy got a whole trade paperback to himself.
For real.
Didn't Sabretooth doesn't do much these days. So they not giving him another one. He's gotten one before. He got one after Axis, and I genuinely liked it. But once Cullen Bunn's Uncanny X-Men ended, the Michael Rosenberg X-Men ended, and we went into Krakoa, it went right back to status quo. Shut the fuck up about what happened prior. So he's already gotten his, and the fact that I can remember it probably means it's too soon, according to Marvel. So that wouldn't be
probably
one. Honest, you know what? Ooh, let's keep it mutant then. Fuck it, Mystique. I'd say Mystique.
Yeah, they kind of slick tried, but they didn't. Okay. They haven't banked on it. Like they kind of, they kind of implied her power can go further than what it can, but they haven't done anything with it.
I would have, since we've seen give me a Mystique book in the vein of like what you would do with Black Widow. Give me some kind of spy thriller or some shit like that with a woman who can turn into who can digivolve into anybody. I'd read that Mystique book.
I would. Outside of that, if we did anyone else, I would only say it because I feel like they've fallen off. I feel. Oh, they're laughing. You know, sometimes when you hear children like screaming, you can't tell if they're laughing or if they're crying.
Yes.
Yeah, I just had one of those moments. It's like, okay, no, they're laughing. Okay, they're good. Sorry. I feel like if we could maybe get wait, what was it? Oh, the
leader. You sound like dude in the fucking Avengers Armageddon book, dog.
I mean, shit, he did get a glow up. It was called Immortal Hulk. That motherfucker was everywhere.
Well, some highlight said Devil's Reign was a purple man glow up. Not if getting held captive and getting your finger cut off so I can put it in my pimp cane is a glow up. I don't want that glow up.
No, that wasn't a glow up, man. That was mismanagement.
Man.
Yeah, there's I think that you need to go back and because technically I know Daredevil's kind of riding high right now. We've gotten some we've gotten a little bit of this, a little bit of that in regards to Daredevil. I wouldn't mind seeing Bullseye get a little bit more of a glow up. Yeah, maybe have him making the rounds more, considering how much his cachet has gone up as of late, thanks to a certain TV show. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, they technically have been trying to bring him back, but he doesn't. Like, he usually just comes back and he disappears. But yeah,
okay, alrighty. Bring back X-Force Beast and let him be a legit villain. You don't read a lot of comic books because that's legit what the fuck DNX, the X-Men event is about to be.
So
that's legit what that is. That is what event was that? The what was it? The recent one, the Apocalypse
Age Revelation.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was that.
That's how you got him back.
So I don't know who needs to hear this. However, so the guy with the helmet that was hanging out, the guy with the helmet,
That's the name of the group.
Yeah, it was, the guy was the leader of 3K.
Yeah,
that's Dark Beast. In case anyone was uncertain, they basically say it at the end of the book. They basically say it. Matter of fact, here,
nobody wants to see fucking Blackheart. If you want to go see Blackheart, watch that Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider movie with the little boy that was in Yellowstone. Nobody want no goddamn Blackheart.
Yeah, said bring back Chasm. No, please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, we gonna see you next Saturday, John Stewart. That's what that means.
Yeah, no, but no, honestly, the Brood would be no.
we gonna see you next Saturday for that Chasm comment. Ain't no way in hell. We gonna see you next week. We see you. Next
I don't think we'll ever get it because Marvel is really riding high on the Xenomorphs. But I do think the Brood should get something because they've basically kind of been made to be backseat passengers in their own universe because now the Xenomorphs are there, which is crazy because the Brood are infinitely more powerful than Xenomorphs and way more interesting, but that's another story altogether. But yes,
the Blackheart stuff, another reason you won't see that is because they tried to give him a glow up in the Ed Brisson Ghost Rider run, and what happened? That book got canceled.
It did. Yeah, basically.
People thought I was playing about the Chasm comments. We're gonna see you next Saturday as well. We're gonna see you next Saturday as well.
Man said timeout.
Screwface lucky for that rec rep comment. We almost said see you next Saturday for you too.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, don't do it!
Well, shit, we can't do no more symbiotes. I don't want to see any more symbiotes.
No.
The only symbiote I'd want to see, and maybe it's because it's fresh in my head because I just finished reading the Rick Remender stuff. I do want to see a Flash focused book again.
Okay,
just a good Flash book because the little minis and shit he has gotten here and there have not been good.
No,
y'all ain't done nothing. Anti-Venom shit. Y'all ain't done nothing that you could have.
I'm good on I'm good on all the other stuff. But no, for me, that would be it for me.
Yep.
And I think you know what with that,
Yes,
Carter,
sir.
I think we got us a show.
Okay.
I think we did our part. I think we did our part. We played our part. We acted our age. Oh, we do have one thing. We do have a Pastor Troy Streamlabs super chat over here. It says off topic, but did y'all know Batman the Cape Crusader season 2 is coming July 31st, all 10 episodes? What was the verdict on the show for y'all? Yay or nay? I thought we liked it. I liked it.
I didn't finish it.
Damn, it was good. I liked it a lot. I do find it funny though that I haven't seen anything about Cape Crusader.
In my
I haven't
defense,
seen any advertising for it.
I ain't finished Spider-Man Noir either.
I didn't
In my
either.
defense.
I've tried 4 times and I couldn't get past episode 2. So
Oh shit.
yeah.
I haven't finished my Adventures of Superman. You know, that one's worse. I ain't seen one episode. I know we got the Sailor Moon shit going on. I ain't seen not a one. I need to catch up on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows like My Adventures with Superman. I'm a season behind on that one, but like I did enjoy the first season of My Adventures with Superman. It's a really cute show. Like it's like I know it has its haters. Like I mean, yeah, we shit on it because of sexy flexy ass Deathstroke. But yeah, it was like that Deathstroke, that motherfucker was a little too anime. But I liked it. So, like I said, I'm good with that. I'm good with, I think, My Adventures with Superman. When does that? That's gonna be shit tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, episode 1 drops tomorrow. And it's gonna run until at least the end of July. So, and they're releasing each episode like same as before, one a week. So yeah, I'm with it. I rock with it. For a full, oh no, it'll be until like the beginning of August actually, because it's gonna be 10 episodes. Yeah. So yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. Give it all. Just put it right here. I'll take it.
Okay.
And then here we got one right
That's
here.
A new question. If that's
yeah, yeah. Well, we can answer that. It says this is from Bill. It says Carol got whooped in Armageddon. How was she doing with her family history in Captain Marvel: Dark Past? By the way, Moreira got interviewed by Black Comic Lords recently. I'm aware. I don't watch Black Comic Lords.
Let's move on.
Yeah, as I say, I don't watch them because they are boring. But there you go. That's all I have to say about that. That said.
Well, no, one more, and then we get out of here. It's Mike Manhattan for you. Do you think Revival will get a season 2?
It's supposed to. Last I heard it was renewed. That was what I heard. I could be. Oh no, never mind. The lies I just told. Apparently, that is not going through. So yeah, apparently it has actually. So wait. You
know, different websites to say different shit.
Well, no, okay, so I hate that there's a website called Canceled Sci-Fi, and apparently there's a new story out that while it did seem was going to be renewed for a second season, apparently it was not. The cast and crew, yeah, because I'm looking at it right here. Where here it is. Oh wow, they have the tiniest fucking text on their website. I hate it. This is basically yeah, basically, yeah, it's canceled. Yeah, it's canceled. Well, there's no official release date. Some industry chatter suggests a possible 2027 arrival on Netflix. Season 2 was released in... Wait, huh? What are they talking? Now I'm confused. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah,
Here, let's do this.
Their website ain't beating the Chargers. Yeah, they get their website up on there.
Yeah, I got a lot of questions here. Okay, so let's get past this. So apparently, yeah, I don't see anything definitive. Like, I see rumors that it's canceled, and then, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't trust the AI overview on Google for shit.
So just answer it like you.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll get a season 2?
I actually, honestly, I don't think it will because, well, okay, first off, okay, I'm gonna say something very controversial. This is me as a person who absolutely loves the comic. I don't know what the fuck they would do in a season 2 because they literally did the whole book in one season.
Gotcha.
Because the way shit ended, minus how they left it open-ended to, like, tell more stories, minus that was the ending of the book. Like, a lot of, like, because you don't learn who was the person who was behind, all the reviver shit. You don't find all that out until, like, the end of the book. Like, literally, I think it's like if it's not the last issue, it's the next to last issue. You don't find out who was the one who killed M. You don't find that out either until about roughly the same time. So yeah, I don't, like, it was like they basically did the whole story. They kind of remixed some shit, but they basically pulled the whole story in one season. They left out some characters and they even kind of merged some characters into others because it just would have been way too much shit going on. Because basically what they did is, what was old boy's name? God, what's the motherfucker's name? Is fucking killing me. That the motherfucker who was like the bad guy.
Trevor?
Trevor. Yeah, thank you, Trevor. The guy who played Trevor in GTA 5. Basically, they took his character and merged like 2 or 3 other characters together into one to make him. Which is insane. But yeah, another story altogether. I don't know why I was forgetting dude's name, but that's another story altogether. All right. And we got us a
not max damage. Apparently, according to him, it's a Costco dollar.
yeah, right. It's like, hey, look. I mean, look, we still give him we still give it to him. And we got Gearless Mo hitting us with the Costco dollar. And just thanks. Had to adult today, so I missed the stream, but we'll catch it later today. Had to show my support. We appreciate you. Thank you for that Costco dollar. And yeah, we'll there will be, just know there will be some interesting shit popping off over the next little bit. Just know that. Make sure everyone that you also get y'all's adulting done, just like Gearless had to. We all got to adult. I had to do it yesterday. Probably gonna have to do it again tomorrow, most likely. We'll see. But yeah, make sure that you guys are out there taking care of yourself, not getting caught out here. All that good shit. And yeah, I am gonna go get back to what I was doing because I have a bunch of different shit that I gotta tackle, and also I am hungry. But that is no surprise to anybody. Carter, do you have anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Absolutely not. We getting out of here.
All right, we out of here. Y'all be good. And don't forget, be good to each other. Treat each other with kindness. Don't be on no fuck shit. And most importantly, go read some fucking comics. For Carter Presents, I am the Blerd Without Fear. And Colt,
We coming for you, nigga.